Boland top 12 time, and it is the semi-final, and it is the first of two big games that comes live to here on your channel of champions. It is, as I said, the Sanlam Boland top 12, the semi-final between the Villagers Worcester and their counterparts, the Saldanha Baai. Well, should be an enterprising encounter. It always has been, but this is where it is now, playoff time. They have come in their hundreds, busloads of people coming down here, and there's still another semi-final await that follows this one. But it will surely be a highly entertaining game of rugby. It always is here in this part of the world. It's a wide range of talent, and we are bringing that live to you. As I said, they've come from all corners of this glorious province. My name is Eugene Molian. With me, Lonwabo. What a spectacle, what an atmosphere we are having here.
Thanks for that warm introduction, Eugene. Oh, you've said it all. It's a day for it out here in Wellington, and if you're planning on coming down here, I've got news for you. You might as well stay at home. It is packed and bustling down at the Boland Stadium. Let's have a look at the team sheets. We'll start off with Villagers Worcester topping the Pool A this season, so they are a size to be dealt with. We'll start with the loose head prop in the form of Alele Zingitwa, top player in round 3, was selected in that team of the week. Edward Haas, the captain, bustling in that loose trio. Alongside him will be Mario Marinas and Brandman Khurve. Will they prove to be the difference here today? Can't forget the likes of that halfback pairing, Gershwin Africa, the vice captain, and he's accompanied by Gary Castor. Running rugby definitely on the cards today, Eugene. And that forward finishing that back row, should I say, apologies, Francesco May, Alton Fundisi, and Dwayne Atkins, try-scoring machines in that outside jams. We know it's going to be a day for nice widespread rugby, and the Villagers men have been doing it all season long. Can they do it when it matters most?
Well, it's going to be that and more, with the reserves also playing their part. There's a Saldanha Baai men. It's going to be Mavuso, Jacobs, and Latif, the front row. They're going to try and keep that front pack at bay as well. Low, Boyson, Stoffberg, Schroeder, and Adams, the vice captain at 8. They will have to play a massive role as well. And then the 9 and 10 pairing of Jacobs and Snyders, they've got to really try and dictate matters for sure. And then it is Samuel Greyland, the captain. He is a strong man, and he's a good ball carrier as well. But as I said earlier, Lonwabo, the subs are going to play their part in this, because it is a very sweltering day, as always, here in Wellington.
Have a look up at the blue skies. Not a cloud in the sight in that Wellington today, so it's just really a day for running rugby. The legs are going to be tired, the lungs are going to be on fire, and I think we have scheduled water breaks, 20 minutes through each off, just to keep the players nice and ready and make sure we don't see players passing out from heat instead of the big tackles being made. Wow. So definitely lots to go around for everyone, and I'm glad we're up here in the commentary position and not down there, Eugene.
Well, I keep forgetting to bring my fan. Look at that, 27 plus VAT. I'm telling you, that's what it is. 10-kilometer breeze blowing here. It's a lot calmer than what it is in Cape Town, allowing the umbrellas to stay up where they are. But with every tournament that there is, Lonwabo, we have to pay homage to our sponsor, Sanlam, the main sponsor here, Tekitan, Vumatal, Umbro, Santam, Rainbow Chicken, that always gives us an award for the powerhouse player of the game there as well, Amstel and Mama Spice. They've all played their part in this glorious tournament. There you can see their banners. What can we do without our sponsors?
Oh, and it's so special to see the likes of the commercial side of things getting involved in grassroots rugby like this. I mean, we've seen Currie Cup winners come from this tournament, Eugene. You know, this is the grassroots of Boland Cavaliers rugby. So to see industrial guys getting involved and just providing facilities like this so these guys can shine, it's really for the better of the country and the better of these youngsters. It's all about them today, of course. It's all about the 15 players on each side that will be looking to cross over the whitewash. But massive thanks to everyone that's made this possible. Supersport Schools providing some fantastic camera footage as well today. So everything in line. We're just here for running rugby and some tries.
Let's just go through and have just a couple of moments talking about this Boland Top 12 for 2025. The teams were Port Retief, West Bank, Roses United, Villagers, Worcester, Van Reinsdorp Eagles. They made up Pool A. Pool B was Robertson Town, Safkol, Saldanha, Hillcrest, Delicious, and Abbotsdale. It was really a tough, in my perspective, a Sanlam Boland top 12 for everybody to really write high things about.
Oh, I don't want to be part of the coaching staff in such a cutthroat tournament, Eugene. I mean, I'll tell you,
Yeah.
All these games are always so close, and you slip up one game, you need that losing bonus point just to keep yourself in the picture. So really, really tightly contested affair. Villagers Worcester topping Pool A with 5 games played, 4 wins and 5 bonus points. And Saldanha Baai, tell you what, they're not too far behind either, coming second in that Pool B. So yeah, these guys are going to have to have their energy cut out for them, because the 2-time champs are Saldanha Baai. They'll be looking to go one better here today.
Yeah, they will want to do that, but Villagers Worcester, they have really played their part as well. But that is the intro, and we hope we've made it a good one for you. We're just going to take a few moments of a break, but join us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with some more action here from Wellington Rugby Stadium.
If a receding hairline is the only thing your kids stand to inherit from you, then it's time to up your F factor. Does anyone have a beanie?
You've either got the F factor or you don't yet.
If you've ever paid for your credit cards using your other credit cards, then it's time to up your F factor. Be safe out there.
You've either got the F factor or you don't yet.
Yeah, and welcome back here to the Boland Rugby Stadium here in Wellington. Always a picture, and today it's a picture like none other. We have four big clubs coming up in the semi-final. Those are the colours there of, I think that's Robertson Town. They'll be up next. Saldanha as well. But for me, this has been a very, very special tournament this year all round. And let me tell you, this ground, from our viewpoint, Lonwal, it looks an absolute picture. The ground, the conditions, I think we're going to have some scintillating running rugby.
I'll give the grounding staff a raise, because where they put out all the stops here, the field is in pristine conditions, as we see our match officials coming out in their bright purple and neon orange outsurance outfits. It's really, the scene is set, Eugene. I cannot say this any better. Everyone is out here, from your uncle to your aunt's neighbor. We've all pulled in their numbers, wearing their supporting numbers, showing their support for what promises to be an out-and-out affair out there. Match officials on screen now, will they be ready? Can they keep up is the real question. I'm sure it's going to be end-to-end, and they will be looking forward to it and making some right calls down in the green patch when it matters most.
Yeah, it just shows how big this event is. I heard yesterday, I think this stadium takes about 10 to 12,000 people. And they said they only had 1,000 tickets that weren't sold yet. That was yesterday. Just shows how important this is. There are the flags fluttering in all earnest, let me tell you. And we also have Villagers Worcester. They will have the red, and yeah, they come through the tunnel, being urged on by their supporters. What a moment. What a moment for them.
They've got their flag bearers out. I'm telling you, everyone's involved here. From bus driver to youngster on the park, they've all come out, and everyone's involved in this game in that bright red and white outfit or Villagers Worcester. And they'll be the home side today, coming out first and being named first in that team sheet. Jam-packed stands. I see lots of red out there. Can Saldanha Baai respond? Their flag bearers are out in the numbers. It looks like we've got Mrs. Saldanha Baai.
Well, everybody trying to make their stance here. They have come from all the way from the west coast, Saldanha Baai. And their supporters are here as well, in earnest. This is a massive, massive moment for both these clubs. A place in next week's Sanlam Boland Top 12 final at stake. And more so, they want to set the tone for what's to come. There come the men from the west coast. Saldanha Baai. Here's the captain, Samuel Greiling. He's going to play a massive, massive role. And you said, yeah, they former winners. Weren't winners last year, so they want to go one step better this time round. And that man there, Greiling, he has got everything to show and everything to prove this time round.
Yeah, leads from the front as the stellar captain, fantastic Samuel Greiling. Don't think I've seen him go backwards once in this campaign. And the crowd really approves of Greiling leading out his outfit. Look at the movement. The best moves are out. The music is on. Sanlam Boland top 12 action at the absolute highest level. See the players lining up and getting prepared to indulge in some singing of the national anthem. Must be said, 5 minutes to 2. It's almost kickoff for the Springboks elsewhere in the world. So, yeah, this will be a big one for these guys. You see them on screen looking dapper.
They do. They really do. And this is a big moment. And this is what it was all about in the Sanlam Boland Top 12, where before every game, the national anthem being sung, and those men down there really, really, I mean, it's just a goosebump moment, Luabo, where your national anthem gets played and you standing there and you're representing your club, you're representing your region.
Cream of the crop getting the opportunity to blast
Okay,
at
dames
the
en
top of their
heren.
chest. National
Ik zal
anthem
het
time.
verhaal het allemaal net staan alsjeblieft.
Well, the national
Want
anthem is
ons
about to
zal
be played,
Anwar,
and
die
we'll
landslied van
pay
Zuid-Afrika.
homage to our national anthem with the players down on the
Die
ground.
Afrika. Kom maar staan alsjeblieft.
Inkosi, Sikilele, Africa. Goosebumps are plenty out there, and I'm sure these men just want to get on with the job at hand. Just a reminder that this is the Sanlam Boland Top 12. This is the semi-final. This is Villagers Worcester versus Saldanha. This is the ID check. Everything just gets ticked off to make sure that all the right players are on the ground. Well, this is where the ID check overlay on the screen. So what about this competition is, once it gets to about 20 minutes, they will have what is known as the Lemon break. For me, that has been a very interesting part of the game. When teams, when they have that momentum, sometimes it does get broken up. There will also be Techie Town player of the moment, where something special that does happen in this match, maybe a little bit of a pass, a chicken wing pass, a little bit of a step, who knows? That player will get that Techie Town award. There's also the Rainbow Chicken Powerhouse Player Award. That goes for a player that has shown outstanding grit for most of this match as well. And then, as always, the Sanlam Boland Player of the Match Award, and that will be done later on as well. So a whole host of awards. But these people here, they're not worried about the awards. They want to make another trip out to Wellington next week, for sure.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we've got lots of homework to do up in the commentary box. There are loads of awards to be given out, but I'm sure it's going to be very tough in the end. We've got 30 players in the rugby field, 30 to choose from, and they're all playing like it is their final game out here in Wellington, semi-final time. So this is make or break, knockout footy on display. Saldanha Baai, they want to start like a house on fire. You mentioned that lemon break at that 20-minute mark. It is cooking out here in Wellington, so we'll have a little lemon break in the first and second half. You really do want to start well. You want to get things going. I believe Faye and Lee Snyders, he's got the ball in hand now. He'll look to punt it downfield and get things underway.
Saldanha are going to be playing from right to left. As you look on the screen, the whistle has been blown, and this semi-final is on the way. Good high kick, not taken cleanly, but then tied it up at the back there by Bradman Grew, and straight away going over the ball, says the referee. And this is a first opportunity for Saldanha to potentially get points on the board. No messing about at that ruck time.
Well, if you're concerned about a slow start, buckle up. Saldanha Baai off the restart, in to tackle the ball nice and early and gets the result. 40 seconds elapsed and that shot on goal is called, exactly what the doctor ordered, and Saldanha will be sitting pretty here, Eugene.
This is not about the bonus point. This is nothing other than getting a win, getting points on the board. The team that scores the most points here wins. And for me, a very, very smart decision. Go for the 3 points.
Well, looks like Snyders who's poisoning himself over that tee, so apologies. That's from Rensburg in that number 15 jumper. Looks like he's taking over the kicking duties, and it is semi-final time. Take all the points you can get from Rensburg with a chance.
There's nothing wrong with the distance. Flags are aloft. That's the first points on the board, and that goes to the men from the West Coast, Saldanha Baai. Saldanha 3, Villagers Worcester 0.
Oh, the two-time champs Saldanha Baai, and they're starting exactly the way they should in a knockout game like this, in and over the ball, putting Villagers Worcester under all sorts of pressure, and 3 points to the good. That's the result you get, and they'll be looking to do more of the same. Villagers will be looking to bounce back though, and they'll do the same off this kick restart.
Goes from Africa with the kick. That's a good kick, but Lang is meant to get there, but it was a lovely break through from Saldanha, and just the offload not going to hand. Now it is in the hand there of Arendse. Now he flings the ball out wide here to Marinus. Marinus was it a little bit high. Referee says that's okay. Ball still in the ruck. Castor. Down the line it goes. Edward Haas, the captain. Still ball in hand here for Villagers. Now it goes out wide here to Atkins. Steps off his right. Makes a couple of meters as well. Again, somebody needs to tidy up. Son, Africa. Spoke about that man early on, Zingitwa. Still with ball in hand. This is brilliant continuity of play here. Africa with quick ball out to the left-hand side. Marinus again. Oh, the thumbs go up, but this will be checked. Brilliant stuff from Villagers. How's that for a response?
Semi-final number 1 is proving to be an absolute scorcher here, Eugene. We asked for a response, and Worcester did us one better. They might have crossed the whitewash here. Mario Marinus, he's got the thumbs up. He backs himself to get over, but it will be checked here. Oh my goodness. End-to-end stuff off the kick restart. It was 17 phases without a second to have a whiff. Have a look at Marinus here. Beats the first man, has a stretch. Oh, that's close.
Just a tad bit short, or is it on the whitewash? Lunwabo, I don't know about your eyes. You can get a better shot at it. This is a massive call as well, but we spoke about that man that was going for the line there, Mario Marinus. He's a good ball carrier. He's had a little bit of a dart early doors.
Open side flanker says absolutely no problem. I'll put the jet shoes on. Rounds his first man, but did he get it down?
For a try, there's no knock.
There you have it. The try has been awarded. The response has been made at Villagers Worcester. They go into the lead by 5-3 with a kick to come.
Sanlam Boland top 12. Get you right now if you're in the vicinity. Villagers, Worcester, with a shaky start, loads of pressure from Saldanha Baai off the first kickoff of the game, but the response to die for. A full 5-point compliment with the conversion to come. That one goes to Mario Marinas. And the on-field decision was a knock-on, but sufficient evidence to have that one turn over. And what a score, what a moment, what a semi-final.
How's that kick? Is it going to get there? I think that's drifting past the right and upright, so scores are going to remain. Worcester, or Villagers Worcester as they're known, they have 5. Saldanha Baai, they have 3. What an opening 5 minutes of Sanlam Boland top 12 rugby.
5 minutes, it's only been 5 minutes, Eugene. Well, we've seen so much here in Wellington.
Lots has happened. Snyder's again to restart matters. A little bit deeper this time, but still a nice hanging kick taken in. Good tackle inside the 22. That was the captain there, Edward Haas. Africa, they like to spread the ball out wide that time. That's Grove again. Africa just slowing things down, making sure that all the structures are in place. Good forward run that time by Bam. Now it goes down the line. Oh, how's that for a pass to Atkins? And he rounds his man. He's got some good pace about him, and then the ball was knocked on. Oh, they look like they want to run with this ball at any opportunity.
I'm going to go get my rugby boots and get involved in this action, Eugene. Goodness me, end to end. Everyone's keen to get involved. We're seeing some good interplay between forwards and backline, and Atkins, magic feet, runs his first man offload. He's trying to be instrumental there. It was a tough one to pull off. They need to find the ball to this right-hand jam, because the likes of Dwayne Atkins is looking like $1 million at the moment. Every time he catches the ball, some sort of magic. But first come down, and the test between Zingitwa, Adams Johnson, and Mafuso Jacobs, and Abdurrahim Latif. What a clash. Some big boys up there.
Oh, this will set the tone for things to come. Who's going to get the upper hand? Oh, that's a good solid scrum. Out it comes by Jacobs. Snyder's inside pass. Haas making the tackle. Ball there presented on the platter for Jacobs. Snyder's, he decides to go for the kick, looking for the 50-22. It's not going to go out. Tied it up at the back there by Mfusi, and he finds his touch. Good kick. Will it be played very quickly? Yes, it is. This game has been played at a very, very high tempo. Well, got to leave him there. Has he been kept up? Now he's got to release.
Release. That's fine.
That's fine, says the referee. The counter shove is good. However, coming in from the angle, you cannot do that. That invisible gate is there. You have to come between that gate.
Oh, there's a good initial pressure at breakdown time. Back up on their feet. He initially lost the contest, but worked through with the counter ruck, and the referee was happy with it. But then just overzealous, had to come around, get onside, and come through the gate and allow that skill. So now the Baai will blow a sigh of relief there, and they'll have a chance through the boot of Snyders to kick this one out, and maybe we get another try in the opening exchanges here.
The initial, as Nwaba said, the initial shove, that was good, but then number 4 just coming in at that angle, right in front of the referee. Sometimes I need them to ask, how big is the gate, referee? Oh, stolen. Africa will pick up. Pressure coming from Saldanha. Africa just making sure again that his men are in the right position. Bam again with a good 4 forward. Now they're moving that ball out wide. Oh, and this is what can happen, especially when you start running the ball inside your 22. That time, just knocking it on.
I'll tell you, we're speaking about the pace of this game. We haven't had a chance to mention the physicality. I'll tell you, we've seen some monstrous hits out there. And goodness me, inside flanker, Volman's creator for Saldanha Baai has been collecting bones every second or third phase today. He's got a big mullet for a reason. To take that precious hit, because he just climbs in. He doesn't care about his body, that's creator, and makes sure to make a statement. So on his side, has come down here, lots of pressure off that backline move. So a chance now in a dangerous position, potentially for Saldanha to cross the whitewash.
Keep your eye on Mikael Hans. Just on the inside of Snyder's. He's lurking just behind the strump as you look at it.
A
lot of respect given there to the referee. Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir. Just gotta love the respect rugby players have for the referee.
Crouch! Baai! Set!
Big steady scrum again from Saldanha. They're trying to get that second shove on. Now it's picked up at the back there by Adams. Oh, and that was Jacobs that popped it in. Referee is happy with things to continue. There's your man Schroeder, yet again with ball in hand, making a foray forward.
Release! No hands now!
It's just
Stay
with the forwards. Jacobs. Big man Mafuso.
Release! Follow up, release!
Can he hold on to the ball? Yes, he can. Made it available for Jacobs, who gets another pass out, 5 meters out. Saldanha with a carry there by Latif.
No, not the blame! Leave him!
Again, Jacobs just pops it up. They're getting a lot of defenders in. He's now going to try and switch it up. Out it goes there to Stoffberg, but he's met by Edward Haas, the captain.
And Atkins does his business, puts a big shoulder in. And that's what this game is about. As a winger, you can't shy down from situations like that. You're known for the big step, you're known for the big splash dive in the corner, but you have to be able to front up when it means most. And Dwayne Atkins pulling that one off very, very well.
Ahmad Adams can't find his man. He finds the hands of a Saldanha Baai player, Jacobs. Man running with pace onto that ball. That's brilliantly done. Just a meter or so short. Oh, Jacobs going for the ball, but he's knocked that on. Now play continues. Here goes Africa. Out to the left-hand side. Again in the hands of Marinas again. I think it's going to be a high tackle here. And Marinas is down. Will this be a talking to?
The pace of this game is absolutely furious. Goodness me, Eugene. We've seen a knock-on their own try line. They don't put ball to it. These guys want to get on with things. And we've just seen a big high tackle illegally. So, I mean, that's the only way to stop the man over Mario Marinas. You've got to leave the cloth hanger out there and bring him down to ground. My word, these guys are really going to look forward to their Lamoon break in about 10 or so minutes. It's just been end to end. And have a look at this. Steps off the right foot. And the clothing hanger just left out there. That one's a little bit soft, maybe. We're waiting for another angle.
Yeah, it was just that trailing arm there from Murray. Now he does find his jumper, does Ahmad Adams. Ball's been set. Now can they get something going? This is a massive part of the game, especially here with these teams in the top 12. And that is still moving forward. It's in the hands there of Adams at the back. Good counter shove. Now it is Bam that gets away from it, pops it on the inside. He should have just held on to it. Ball goes into the hands of Saldanha Baai, and here they come. Quick man on the right hand side. Now has he got the gas to get past him? Great tackle on him, but then it's how's that for running onto the ball? Brilliant stuff, excellent hands. Now they're going to try and swing this ball out wide, are they? Oh, just running through players. Oh, the offload is even better. Schroeder, what a run by him. Can they get quick ball?
No!
Saldanha Baai have managed to get back into the 22-year-old Villages Worcester. Now it's just a pick up and go penalty advantage coming the way of Saldanha Baai. Jacobs looking for it. Offside play, says the referee. What magic quick tap. And the goal. It's a knock on. Well, we're going to have to take a pause. We're going to have to find out what happened there. Well, we're going to the TMO again. It is a question whether there was a good attempt at trying to get the ball, or was it deliberate? Second one from, I think it was the number 10 Snyders, whether that did go forward. What enterprising play from the men from Saldanha Baai.
Let's just have a look quickly. So around the corner they come initially. And then the shot was on it to get the ball out. It does look like Snyder's that number 10. He was in that wider channel. Just that, not the clip we're looking for.
They're looking for the one just before the try got scored. So they want to make it absolutely sure of the decision. So it's when this ball comes out wide. I thought initially that could also have been a penalty there. Lazy running there from Lincoln Johnson. But then it's when the ball comes out to the left-hand side here that they're going to look at. You can see Snyder's at the bottom. So all eyes on Snyder's and number 10 at the bottom of your screen. The play is going to continue.
Let's get Jacobs the scrum off, just barking orders. We're checking there, there's the knock on there. So at the base, Jacobs strikes to pick up ball, and there's a big counter shove from the Villagers Worcester men.
I'm not sure if that's the one they're looking for. I think because the decision was made there, it's about this one now. Because the decision got made, nothing happened there, it was a quick tap. Now it's from this pass.
I don't see how Snyder's is knocked that on.
Go.
Because he did go back to get the ball as well. So we wait and see what the TMO's decision going to be. You said they just got to give it based on that.
I mean, the frog splash finish is to die for. You want to have that one on the highlight reels. So let's have a listen here.
Tries given, not for the frog splash, but for a good finish off by Mario Marinas. Apologies, not Mario Marinas, that was Virgil Stoffberg with a good try there for Saldanha, and they go back into the lead.
I think a little bit of both. The frog splash definitely aided that decision making in the TMO's box wherever he is in the stadium. But a chance now for Craig van Rensburg from a tough kick here. Very tight against the left-hand touch. He's been kicking well all tournament long in the Sanlam Boland top 12. I'd like to add the extra 2 here.
Oh, what a kick. What a kick that is. And we had the perfect view from where we're sitting. The 2 points is added. And it is Saldanha Baai 10, Villagers Worcester 5. We are not far away from that Lemunbreek. The break for oranges, as they say. Yeah, in these parts. There's a crowd and the band trying to get behind their players. The lineouts haven't been the best, I have to admit, so far in this semi-final. First job, got to find your jumper. Oh, timing wasn't great there, but it is Kyle Jacobs that tied his up. Makes a foray in to the 22. Quick ball by Africa.
No, leave now.
Which way is he going to go? Still opting to go to the left-hand side. That's a burst there from Robertson. Finds himself there amongst the forwards. Africa. Pass. Africa again. Dummy runners all over the place. Now somebody just need to try and straighten the line. That was Dwayne Atkins. Found himself there on the left wing. Oh, brilliantly contested at the breakdown from Saldanha. And they get the penalty for holding on.
Holding on.
Come with the man, come with the hour. And a very tight spot there inside your own 22-meter red zone. You don't want to concede a penalty there. It's an easy kick out. You don't want to get on the wrong side of the referee. But absolutely textbook form in and over the ball. The steal when it mattered most. And Saldanha, they'll go into the Lemunbreek here with their tails up. Let's have a look. the replay. In off the action. Let's try and have a look who that was. Is that Latif? The big tight head prop. What's he doing in there? He's getting stuck in with all the action. Abdurrahman Latif, the tight head prop, makes the steal and earning Usada. Easy exit here.
Oh, good line out there by Saldanha, but then the pass has gone astray. Somebody needs to tidy up nicely there, and that person again with a good run forward. Getting Saldanha again on the front foot. Quick ball out there by Jacobs. Another big hit in the midfield. Jacobs, Snyders, puts the ball into the blue sky here in Wellington. Well contested. Oh, he's taken it. Van Rensburg passes it out to Hans, and he's going to go over. Oh my goodness, Saldanha Baai. It was just a circle high. Gary Owen, but Craig Van Rensburg leapt up in the air, caught the ball, offloaded to the quick man Mikhail Hans, and he went over for the second try.
Magic, magic, magic. Let's not forget it was Van Rensburg. We did the initial cleanup work, cutting that line and beating the first man. And the rest, as they say, is history. Great take out of the air. Leapt like a gazelle. Toppled his man on the boot and goes. And look at that pressure, that defensive line, waiting for the ball. And it's time to absolute perfection. Lands in the breadbasket. And like any good winger, Mikhail Hans, he's just there waiting to pounce. And off with the whitewash they go. Saldanha Baai, the two-time champion.
Sort of breaks for the Timo check. The Timo today is Mr. Keith Hendricks as well, but I don't think this will be the last Gary Owen we'll see today. That was a beautiful kick and well chased down there by Craig Van Rensburg, and then it was just a simple offload and away he went. Another man with the frog splash. Play has continued. Saldanha with ball in hand, and again the referee is going to give a penalty advantage to Saldanha, and everything just seems to be going the way of the team from the West Coast, Saldanha Baai.
West Coast outfits. Cool, calm and collected today in the sweltering heat in Wellington. They just seem to be absorbing pressure exactly when they need to. And if you just give them a sniff, Eugene, they'll take their chances. Find a gap somewhere. They've got dangerous runners. They've got dangerous ball carriers, the likes of Van Rensburg, Hansa, Samuel Greiling. We haven't seen him get much ball. The captain.
Water break now. Water break.
Well, this will be that time. It is the Lemoen break. Time for some oranges. And this is a very, maybe a crucial time, Lonwabo, in this game. Because what I said before the game kicked off, the Lemoen break has always been a pivotal part. It was always there. It can either make or break teams. A team like Saldanha Baai, they've had all the momentum in the last 5 or so minutes. We have to say that as well. And maybe this is something that Villagers Worcester needs at the moment.
Oh, definitely. I'm sure the coaching staff will be happy to put the brakes on here. Just slow things down. Give a chance for their men to just get their breath back and have a Lemoen key for your Lemoen break. I don't think anything else is more fitting. 28 degrees out here. You see a couple of races going on down in the field from the crowd involvement. It's really brilliant. I believe that is the Techie Town Dash. There you got down on screen. So as the players get their fuel back in, we've got some contestants down having such a great time. Both these two sides have had a good tournament thus far. One loss apiece, and that loss coming for Saldanha in their last game up against Robertson. 47 points against 27. After what used to be a blemish-free start, so they'll be hurting after that, the two-time champs, and they have started exactly as the coaching staff would have liked. This strategic break, just a chance for them to make sure everyone stays on the same page. They'll be telling themselves, keep putting the foot down, and they'll want to go into halftime in a good position. Just keep the scoreboard ticking over.
Well, we're going to go down for a brief interview down on the ground with someone special down there.
Goedemiddag, ons is terug met 'n lemoenbreek hier in die eerste semifinale. Ek staan hier met Johan Wagner van Techie Town. Johan, goedemiddag. Sê net daar vir die kykers daar buite en die toeskouers wat hier is. Wat beteken hierdie borgskap van Techie Town vir Boland?
Dankie Sebastian. Ja, dis maar net 'n lekker manier vir Techie Town om terug te gee aan die gemeenskap. Die gemeenskap ondersteun ons hier in die platteland. Die mense werk hard vir hulle geld en hulle spandeer dit by ons. So ons is net hier om dankie te sê.
In 'n bemarkingsoogpunt, wat beteken dit vir die afgelope paar jaar wat julle betrokke is? Kon julle daarom sien dat die Boland ondersteun hulle vir
En die
julle
manne
daar
van
in die
Robertson
bedryf?
United. En die
Absoluut,
huis.
absoluut. Dis lekker om te sien in die klein dorpies in die platteland hoe die mense aanhou om vir Tekkie Town te ondersteun. Of dit nou die toks is wat hulle nodig het of die tekkies of net skoene om te dra. Selfs die klere wat ons nou verkoop doen goed en dit is lekker om te sien die mense ondersteun ons. Baie dankie.
Johan, so ter laaste, is daar 'n spesifieke span wat jy ondersteun vandag hier in Boland Stadium?
Man, as 'n boerling van Montetjie ondersteun ek die naaste span Robertson.
Dis Johan Wagner daar van Tekkie Town. En my Sebastian, as ons terugkom, gaan ons terug na die kommentators in die commentatorbox.
Well, there you can hear how important it is to have the sponsors on board. And that is a member of the Tekkie Town franchise as well, and great to have them on board. And you saw the kids running around. They had the Tekkie Town dash. But Wabo, back to the rugby. What can Villagers Worcester do to try and just get back into it? Maybe just eat into some territory and get into Saldanha Bay territory a little bit more.
I think the best way to use the territory game to advantage is naturally put the ball onto boot. Eugene, as it's the most effective way to penetrate your opposition, get them to turn their back and then play rugby in their position of the field. Maybe use that boot a little bit more. We haven't seen a Carrie Castor. We know he's got a sledgehammer right boot. We haven't seen him use it effectively, at least in that first 20 minutes. But he's got a chance now just to put the foot down and try and play a more territorial game. For the likes of the Saldanha side, who have been putting in quite a few tackles, I think getting them to move up and down the field by kicking the ball over there, that's always a good approach. And I think if Castor can get his troopers in on that plan, we got a good chase line from the likes of Francesco May and Dwayne Atkins. They can really start to turn this one around.
Yeah, they have to try and get just into that territory. They need to have time on the ball as well. Whenever they had it, they want to run with ball in hand, and sometimes it is good to just kick behind the defensive line. But what Saldanha have really shown us as well in Wabo, the ability, Hans van Rensburg, Meyer, their ability to run with ball in hand and breaking that first line of defense. Looks like the referee has got some work to do there, just getting the mic sorted. So we'll go with the stadium clock, which says 20 minutes. So we'll go with that and keep you abreast about how much time is left.
I'm done.
And time is back on.
Yeah, it's on now.
Jacobs for Saldanha Bay. Finds a try score to Stoffberg. Now it goes down the line. That's brilliant awareness from Snyders. Pops it up and the bounce of the ball. Oh, so nearly went for Saldanha Bay there yet again. But that ball has been knocked on. Don't seem like momentum have stopped here for Saldanha.
No.
If you're trying to put an end to Snyders' day, he's only getting started. A cheeky little dink over the top, playing what's in front of him. And the bounce of the rugby ball, I'm telling you, that could have ended completely differently. And they've gifted possession back to the men in blue. It's a scrum down in that peculiar part of the rugby field where we see a nice strong carry from Captain Fantastic Railing. Love to see him fronting up off the scrum, see what he can do. Test his opposite number.
Well, a better scrum that time from Villagers Worcester. And they are the ones that get away with it in the form of their captain, Edward Haas. Now has been put to the boot by Africa. Will that go a little bit too far? Goes into the in-gun. In fact, it goes dead. So they're going to come back all the way to where Africa kicked that. That is so unfortunate for Villagers Worcester.
I thought that was an excellent decision there from Vice Captain Gershwin Africa. Just spotting some space in behind and puts it on the boot. Just so unlucky. I didn't expect that ball to keep rolling. It just seemed to keep going forever. And to his demise, that one going all the way dead. So Saldanha Bay, after being tested in that scrum, will try and tighten this one up and get the ball in and out sooner rather than later.
Well, I think they might have been spoken to a little bit loudly and harshly at that Lamund break. They've really stepped it up here at scrum time. Can they get another little shove on their counterparts here?
Set.
1 Jacobs trying to look for the ball again. Looking for the ball. Jacobs. Greyling. Snyders. Pops it on the inside to Van Rensburg with a good kick forward. Now the chase is on. Who's going to win this race? The bounce of the ball favors Van Rensburg. Oh! Is that a moment to talk about in the semi-final?
Craig van Rensburg, remember the name. He's playing PlayStation in Wellington. It seems creative mode for the fullback. And magic is the word. They're not slowing things down. That Lemon break, exactly what the doctor ordered for Van Rensburg. Let's have a look. It was initially Snyders who ran laterally, and back on the switch came Van Rensburg delightfully on the boot. And how's that? In the palm of his hands, he's got a celebration party behind the sticks. And 5 points, 5 fantastic points for a super Craig van Rensburg, who's having a lot of fun out there today.
Well, everything seems to be going Saldanha Bay's way here. The 2 points added as well, 22 points to 5. Well, that gap is widening, and Villagers Worcester, they're really going to find a way to get back. It was brilliant interplay between Greyling and Snyders, and then this fella, Van Rensburg, who's already had a brilliant game, just kicked that ball forward, and the bounce of the ball favored him. Oh, his crowd, his supporters, they're all happy. The players are happy.
Oh, is that a potential candidate for the Techie Town Player of the Day? We'll have to remember that special moment from Van Rensburg. Wow.
Well, Villagers Worcester, they've got to come back into this game. They've got to find a way to get points on the board next. Africa. Johnson. How's that for a run forward there by the loose head? In the hands now of Arendse. He's sort of grabbed by the ankle. Quick ball get. Marinus pops it out. Haven't seen much of this fella, Castor.
No!
Good clear out there by Villagers Worcester.
Release.
Forward they go yet again. Africa goes the blind side. That's Marinus. Strong little fella that. Referee blows for a penalty, and that's for offside. Decision time here. Do you now take the points, or do you try and kick for the line?
They haven't had much ball in hand, have Worcester, in the last 10 minutes or so before the Lebin break, and the storm that Saldanha have had straight after. So I think that's the right decision. Put this one in the boot. You need a full 5-point complement to keep yourselves in it here. The rolling ball, such an effective platform to launch from.
Middle.
Yeah, that it is.
Okay.
Again, one of the players just coming. Yeah, he was not behind the last line there. But again, Saldanha Bay have come away with this one. And again, they just keep getting the ball in hand. Jacobs. Snyders. That's Marinus now. What can he come up with here for Villagers? Taken down just inside the half. Oh, and
backwards, backwards.
Oh, he's dropped it. Referee's happy that was knocked backwards.
No.
Kyle Jacobs then with the foray. Africa again. Trying to get over that advantage line as best they can. Again, they're opting to go to the left-hand side. That's in the hands of May. He's a speedster. Which way is this ball going to bounce? And this ball doesn't bounce as kindly as what we saw for Saldanha. And that ball goes dead. Much better, though, from Villagers Worcester.
Yeah, his rapid is Francesco May. Unfortunately, the ball just winning that race on that occasion. Just they need to tighten up on the 22-meter entrances if they want to keep themselves in this contest here, Eugene. We've seen them twice into the 22-meter zone of Saldanha. We saw that epic turnover from Abdumaran Latif initially, and now there's still at line-out time. They're not helping themselves, and 22 points to 5. They really need to start getting reward for those 22 entrances.
Well, we make a note of that line-out that they had inside the 22 of Saldanha and opting to go for that. And here's a good run. There's your man yet again, Fundisi. Africa. Jacobs with a good stormy run forward. Getting across that advantage line. Haas, the captain. Well, he's driven back by his opposite number there. Greyling. Still keeping the ball in hand. It's important to do that. Lincoln Johnson this time. Now they're competing for the ball at that breakdown, and this has been a very, very important part. Haas. Quick hands by Marinas. Oh, and then he's shown the dummy. But the referee says tackle without the ball. So still a penalty going the way here of Villagers Worcester.
Oh, there's good soft hands from Alton Fundisi, and he paid the price. Let's just have a look at this replay. Took a big, big collision in the chest there. But he seems to be all right, the fullback. This is the replay. Just quick hands, soft through the... Oh, my goodness, that's a big clash in the midfield. Lucky not to be maybe a card there. We spoke about the physicality. My apologies, Eugene. And no one shying away from a contest at the moment. Line out time, 22-meter entrance time. Can they turn the tide here, Villagers Worcester?
Again, they can't find their jumpers. The line out is not going the way of Villagers Worcester, and that is a forry forward. Taking play outside the 22. Jacobs. Out the ball get to Virgil Stoffberg, one of the try scorers. Got a release now, says the referee. Jacobs. Snyders again, but he kicks his ball straight to Fundisi. What has he got? Kicks the ball inside the 22. Side to playing on. Well, how's that for a boot? How is that for a boot? If you want to get back into your opposition half, give it to someone like that. And that is Monray Jacobs with a good kick, taking play back into the half of Villagers Worcester.
A scintillating scrum half is Monray Jacobs. He's been in the team of the week three consecutive weeks. The scrummy player to watch, definitely in the Saldanha outfit, and it just manages the tempo of the game so well. He's got special moments like that, and I'll tell you, for a man who's diminutive in stature, he's got a massive right boot, clearing this one all the way up to almost the 10-meter line. Is that one straight? Get away with murder. Well, Ahmad Adams.
Yeah, they had to try and win one. And now the maul set. Now the ball is in the hands of Ahmad Adams, and he passes it up even further back here to Nazir Bam. And this is a beautiful maul set. Still moving forward. Still they're trying to get that going. Referee says got to use Africa. Oh, how's that for a run? Darting on the inside there by Arendse again. Referee blows on his whistle, not rolling away. Quick tap by Africa. Now they're trying to play with some pace. How's that? Oh, and he's lost the ball. Can you, Adam and Eve? He's lost the ball at the vital stage. Percy Basson. Oh, just when they get inside that red zone yet again, Lunwabo, they've lost the ball.
I think his eyes lit up there, Percy Basson. It was a beautiful line. Came nice and hard. It was the flat ball, but just unlucky not to hold on to that one. Have a look at that. Basson, he tried to get the offload away, it seems. In the 5-meter area, hold on to the ball, come around the corner, wait for your forwards to do some hard draft. And no, just another silly gifting of possession, if you ask me, Eugene.
Just hold on to the ball. I know they want to play running rugby. I know they want to give fast ball. You're allowed to just set up a quick phase, get someone in there, as you said, pop it up to some of the quick men running in. Well, they need a good scrum though. 5 meters out. Saldanha ball.
Even from Malaysia, I want you to listen to me. Front rows, please listen to me now. 3 calls, 3 accents. The last time warning both of you guys. 3 calls, 3 accents. Okay?
Don't know if you heard the initial one. One of the men just piped up. No, it wasn't me. Quick to pass the buck, those front rows.
Never ever keen to put the hand up there. Classic front rowers. They just there to have a good time. But you mentioned big shot needed here if they want to keep themselves in contention.
Big scrum has to use, says the referee. They're trying to move that forward. Now the penalty's going to come. Well, at the angle, says the referee. Well, we could argue that the referee did say, got to use it. And then they sort of got the second shove. Grayling's happy. And did Saldanha Baai get away with one there?
Right, Inga Mafuso, Ligon Jacobs, and Abdurrahman Latif, the front rankers. Tell you, they'll never put their hand up if they gifted with a penalty. Just happy to get out of trouble. And Saldanha Baai will not complain with an easy chance to exit. I think that's been the difference. In those pivotal, high-pressure moments, Saldanha Baai have more times rather than not found themselves on the right side of the decision, and easy exit once again. Worcester is just struggling to maintain that pressure. They go through some good phases, but just not enough until the damn wall breaks and losing the ball in pivotal positions. Good line out, and Saldanha still in possession here.
Yeah, that's one of the try scorers as well, Hans, and then Van Rensburg with his right peg. He boots it downfield. Here comes Fundusi. Well, that's a good run there by Francesco May. Still they're opting to go to the left-hand side. They've got to be the next team to score, though. Otherwise, this semi-final could run away from Villages Worcester, Africa. Haas, the captain, trying to just inject some more into this team. Not rolling, says the referee, and he has a few penalties clocking up here now. Well, we're nearing that red zone yet again here for Villages Worcester. They've got to make better of the ball here whenever they get to this region.
Got 6 minutes and 15 seconds remain on the stadium clock, so they really need to cross the whitewash. It's now or never, it's do or die. If they want to keep their semi-final and final hopes alive here, Villages Worcester. And it starts here. Ahmad Adams, can he hit his mark? Can they get that nice, good set? And then the likes of Dries Arendse, the inside center. Will he have a crack?
To the back it goes. Good catch by Mario Marinas. Maul set. And this is an aspect of the game they've actually done very well. Still moving forward. Ball's at the back with Ahmad Adams. Still inching forward. That red machine from Worcester. Now it's a penalty advantage. They are 5 meters out. Still forward they go. Oh, it's a try. It's a try. They couldn't stop the red Worcester train coming at them. And finally they've managed to get over. And that is Nazir Bum with a brilliant try straight from the line out. And they just had to be the next team to score the points.
Nazir Bum, he gets the try. But how's that shift from the engine room? Carl Jacobs, Nazir Bum, Lincoln Johnson, Ahmad Adams, and Anele Zingitwa. Get each of those men a double chocolate cake, because that is hard yards from the big men up front. A 22-meter wall. It was 22 to try time. No backline involved. I was hoping to see the big inside center Arendse, but all he did was watch as the big men did it up front. Nazir Bum goes bam, and 5 points. Exactly what the doctor ordered for this Worcester outfit.
Can he add the 2 points? Ah, the 2 points is added. It's a 10-point game here now. Villages Worcester 12. Saldanha Baai 22. Just about 4 minutes left in this pulsating first half of Sanlam Boland Top 12 Rugby. Semi-final time here.
On screen, look at that big work from the big boys. Good, nice low body position, good bind. They separated, but it didn't matter because they were all moving forward. And Bum reaps rewards. He gets 5 points and a crucial try to keep him in his side in it. Nice deep kick restart will be needed here from Snyders. And then just try and play in the 22-meter area, run the clock down, maybe get another penalty and head into the dressing room for halftime chat.
Oh, that is a high kick, a good kick, and now the ball's been knocked on. Marinas comes away with it. Oh, now it's a double knock on, and now the penalty. I think the call came from the assistant referee, in fact, that time. And oh, that's a dreaded double whistle. Whenever that happens, there will be somebody will be called to the headmaster's office.
It's clear, cynical. That's the yellow card, right?
Well, it's not just to the headmaster's office, it's straight to detention.
Wonder if that's going to come with a ban. That was rather clear cut from the referee. Double blow of the whistle. You said it, Eugene. That never ever ends well. And it was a quick word with the assistant referee on the far hand side, and the rest is SG into the naughty corner. Just trying to identify the player there is not really certain. It looks like the try scorer, or my apologies, his opposite number, Emil Boysen, who is deemed to be the guilty party on this occasion. So he'll have 10 minutes to think about his actions. And Worcester, after having scored that try, they're man up now. Is this the turnaround point? Is this where they pivot around in the semi-final?
Well, they're trying to contest better at the maul time here. Saldanha, now it goes down to ground. But illegally says the entry, yet again says the referee, and the penalty goes the way of Villages Worcester. And they've got a little bit of the momentum behind them here. They want to capitalize on that. Time's running out in this first half. 2 minutes to go. A good kick is wanted here. A good kick is got. Now then, they might have to go 30 meters on this one. There is Emil Boysen. Well, he's enjoying his moment out there, but he's going to have a long time to think about it. It's 10 minutes plus the halftime break to really think of his actions.
I think he'll be happy to find himself in the shade, though. Really is cooking today. That's way too skew, says our match official. Skew is skew.
Well, Ahmed Adams said, yeah, but it's on his side. It's on their side, referee. Well, it's still skew.
Skew is skew.
Skew is skew.
Word of the day.
Oh, brilliant. Even in the heat of the battle, moments like that, still really why you love this game so much.
Oh, this big pack really burning calories today. We'll be sure to get their mama's pies after the game, just to rekindle. What are the sponsors today, naturally, for the Sanlam Boland top 12. A big shove needed.
Oh, that's a big shove indeed. Oh, that was knocked on. Oh, true to form and just on cue, Lonwabo. As you said, big shoves needed.
The tide really is turning here all of a sudden. They've had a try. They've got a man in the pin, Saldanha Baai, and all of a sudden, Villages Worcester want to get on with things here.
Well, I think it's a knock-on, so it's scrum time. Not sure what girls from Africa were thinking there. Tried to get one on the referee.
I think it's every good scrum half's job just to probe around. But on that occasion, just brought back for the scrum because it was a knock-on indeed.
Well, we saw what happened at the previous scrum. One man light, Saldanha. Remember, that man is off the field, Emil Boysen.
Get out! Fine!
Big scrum here. Tell you what, if Villages Worcester managed to get over the whitewash, completely different game going into halftime.
Well, you know what they're going for. They want to try, but that's a good counter shove by Saldanha. Now it comes out by Africa. Castor. Oh, trying to come up very quickly. It's in the hands of May yet again. Quick dancing feet by the winger. Africa. Fundise put the ball to foot. Oh, and they're just going to go out, and I think that's going to be that. Oh, it's taken back, says the referee. Just got to wait and hear what the referee's got to say, yeah? Well, in fact, it's going to be half-time. And what a pulsating half it's been here in the Sanlam Boland top 12. This was the last moment. It was put to foot. Then it was a horse race. Time is already gone in the half by a few moments' time.
Atlantic, mama.
Goedemiddag, Sebastian Abrams hier vanaf Wellington en Boland Stadium, waar die semifinale is. Ek staan hier met Gary van Lochenberg, Sanlam, Hoofborg. Gary, hulle betrokkenheid die afgelope paar jaar hier by Boland. Vertel ons 'n bietjie meer waar die kykers daar buite en die toeskouers wat hier is van die hele betrokkenheid by Boland.
Ja, dankie Sebastian. Eerstens, vir ons by Sanlam is dit regtig as tweeledig. Met ander woorde, wat op die veld gebeur en van die veld af. Van die veld af is ons besig om helde te skep. Die moraal word gelig in die gemeenskappe. Ek bedoel, hier is ons grootste bate, is die toeskouers. Sonder die toeskouers het ons nie 'n produk nie. So, ons is besig om op die veld helde te skep, terug te stuur na die gemeenskap toe, na wie die skoolseuns kan omsien, opkyk en helde raak in die gemeenskap. So, met ander woorde, ons maak impak op en van die veld af. Op die veld self, uit die aard van die saak, wil ons eventueel hê 1 of 2 van die spelers moet opgetrek word na die Kavaliere toe. En ons wil die spelers behou in die Boland en minder aan die Griekwas afstaan.
Gary, is 'n klomp toeskouers vandag hier op die stadium. Uit 'n bemarkingsoogpunt, wat sal jy vir persone sê wat nog nie by Sanlam polis uitgeneem het in watter vorm ook al om deel te wees van hierdie groot maatskappy en die betrokkenheid by Boland nie?
Ja, by Sanlam praat ons van live with confidence. Met ander woorde, ons wil vir julle geleenthede skep om finansiëel onafhanklik te raak. So ons sal deurlopend vir julle van finansiële advies voorsien, met die oog dat julle best moontlike lewe op die ou end kan uitleef.
Gary, ek wil vir jou sê baie dankie vir julle betrokkenheid en dit wat julle in die rugbeenploeg in die Boland en besonder hier in die klubrugby. En soos jy kan sien, ons is fanatiese mense in die Boland oor die rugby en as ons gaan kyk na die uitspele, top 12 semifinale, selfs met die uitspele wedstryde, die horde mense wat opgekom het. Laaste boodskap van jou aan hierdie toeskouers vandag hier.
Ja, weer eens baie dankie vir julle ondersteuning. Soos ek gesê het, sonder julle het ons nie produk nie. Net een wens van my kant af, mag die beste spanne volgende week hier speel en 'n veilige reis terug vir julle.
Gary van Lochenberg van Sanlam, as ons terug na die halftyd, dan gaan ons terug na die kommentaarhokkie van my Sebastian, tot later.
Welkom Alrita Les hierso by die mamas kompetisie. Alrita, hoekom dink jy sou ons vandag vir jou moet kies as mama van die dag?
Hi, goeiemiddag toeskouers. Ek wil nie gekies wees as mama van die dag nie. Ek is maar nou net hier om deel te neem aan die verrigtinge van die dag. Maar as ek nou wen, dan is dit 'n bonus. Ja, ek is 'n mamma van Saldanha en ek het betrokke geraak by Saldanha rugby klub deur my oorlede broer wat ook vandag sou verjaar het. So ja, Saldanha rugby klub lê vir my baie na aan die hart. En ja, ek sou, hoe kan ek nou sê, ek sou my alles gee om die klub te support. So Saldanha, ons is deur nou al, ek sê nou al, ons is volgende week weer hierso, né? Dankie julle.
Dankie Alrita. Dan dames en here het ons die vermisse Boysen Alepa daar van Robertson. Myself welkom vanmiddag hier by Boland Stadium en hier by die mamas kompetisie. Myself, wat sal jy sê? Wat kan jy deel met ons? Wat maak jy vandag daai spesiale mamma en deel hier uit die rugby?
Goeiemiddag almal. Ek is vanmiddag baie trots om 'n Robertson Town supporter te wees. En ek is bly om 'n mamma te wees omdat ek koop baie pies, mamma pies koop ek elke naweek eet ek mamma pies. En ek wil vanmiddag sê Robertson Town, hulle is tops. En ek wil ook sê Ek is eintlik 'n inkomer van Robertson. Ek is nou al 8 jaar in Robertson. My man is 'n Robertson towner en julle sal nie weet nie. Ek het nooit saam met hom gegaan nie. Maar later toe besef ek, maar nee man, ek moet gaan. En mense, ek is nie spyt ek het gegaan nie, want ek is so lief vir Robertson Town. En ek weet Robertson Town is die beste en hulle is die champions.
Dames en heren, dit was dan Mersa all the way daar van Robertson. So, en dan het ons nog 'n dame hierso wat aangesluit het by ons. Dames en heren, ons het ook vir Jolien Jacobs hier, al die pad van Saldanha. Sy is ook een van ons deelnemers vanmiddag. Jolien, wat dink jy, wat maak so spesiaal as 'n mamma en ook deel te wees van rugby vanmiddag hier op Wellington?
Om deel te wees van rugby. My span Saldanha is al die pad vorentoe. En ek weet, hulle kan dit doen. En ek is baie trots op hulle. Julle maak ek baie trots op hulle. Go, 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 Saldanha, go!
As hy kom en sê baie dankie aan hulle. Kan jy sê, Mersa, kan jy gou staan? Kan julle nader kom, dames? Kan ons 'n aanduiding kry vir deelnemer nommer 3? Deelnemer nummer 3. Kan ons vir deelnemer nummer 2 van Saldanha, kan ons vir deelnemer nummer 3, nummer 1. Ek kan nie hoor nie, nommer 1. Dames en heren, dit lyk of Mersa Boysen van Robertson dan die algehele wenner is vanmiddag. Ons almal is wenners met Mama's Pies. So gaan en geniet dit, maak die beste daarvan, bak het, voer die manne dik, daar's 'n verskeidenheid van hierdie pastye, so dames, nogmaals baie dankie vanmiddag, julle almal is wenners, komplimente van Mama Baai, dankie.
Oh, it's great to see the crowd getting involved as well, and thanks to Mama's Pies for that Mama's moment, and the winner there from Robertson Town. And we also got to pay homage to all the other sponsors: Sanlam, Techie Town, Vumatel, Umbro, Santam, Rainbow Chicken, Amstel, and of course Mama Pies that are playing a big role in the Sanlam Boland Top 12. Good Wobble, we had a little bit of a break. The players had a break. Looks like we're all set to go in the form of Gershon Africa. And they, in the form of Villagers Worcester, will be playing from right to left. That's a brilliant take. That high ball. Monray Jacobs, 9 there for Saldanha. Had a good game. Sort of directed his troops very, very well. Now the ball's popped up. Good tackle in the midfield, just going laterally a little bit. Now somebody trying to really put the foot down. That's an excellent run. Yet again, on the foot there of Snyder's. He kicks it into the 22 offs. Villagers Worcester, and that ball is just rolling end over end. It will just be that. So they're going to come back for the 22.
Yeah, I think that's the slowest we've been throughout this game. Just a very conservative second half. And as I say that, we're getting on with things here. Francesco May on this left-hand jam, stepping inside and outside, but eventually brought down to ground.
Yeah, playing the ball on the ground, says the referee. And the penalty goes there to Villagers Worcester. And they want to maintain that momentum because they had the momentum the last 5 minutes of that first half, and they want to continue that. They're still a man to the good, with Emil Boysen still off the field, and they want to make that count as quickly as possible. Still a 10-point game.
Line out time, always a good opportunity to keep ball in hand. We've seen how effective the railing wall has been. Villagers Worcester try and make use of that extra man in the pack. Emil Boysen serving his tenure in the naughty corner. sin bin for illegal infringements, and it's well taken at the first time of asking. Jacobs found by Adams. And yeah, they're going for it again, are they, Eugene? The rolling wall.
Oh, was that brought down? Yeah, it wasn't brought down. Legally says the referee in the hands here of Arendse yet again. He's a strong inside centre. He's had a few good runs in that first half. Africa with quick ball to Kyle Jacobs. Villagers Worcester want to play this game with some pace. Can they get the ball out wide? Oh, he turns on the inside. Does the fullback. Funsi. Africa not knowing which way to go. Now there's a few men lined up here on the left-hand side. Quick hands. Now there's an injection of pace. Adams loses the ball now at the pivotal stage. Still play goes on. Oh, was that high? Yes, that was. Few men not happy with that. Will just be a penalty. Decision time.
Before we go to decision time, can we speak about the minuscule scrum off in Monray Jacobs getting stuck in the little chihuahua with the big dogs? Some big hits, that one even high. And the physicality definitely ramping up here. We saw some argy-bargy after that one. Couple troopers not happy, just exchanging sulfur and numbers so they can have some beers after the game. Let's have a look at these soft hands here. You thought for a second they were in the money. All of a sudden, good shiftage through the hands. And it's the inside centre of Arendse. Ahmad Adams just bullied by the scrummy. And then that high tackle just coming after that frame, so he missed it. But 5 meters out, not a bad place to attack from at all, Eugene.
And the right decision for me because they have the advantage at scrum time. Does Villagers Worcester. Oh, they're holding their own there. Now that ball needs to come out. Oh, the penalty at the angle, says the referee. I have to give kudos there to Saldanha. They really stood up there. They're man light in that scrum. But Lonwabo, these penalties are racking up. How long is that fuse of the referee?
Oh, Emil Boyson, he's still cooling off in the sin bin. I really don't think he would want one of his mates joining him. But I must say, it was a good battle initially. But as soon as that pressure came through, looked like the tight head prop or the loose head. My apologies, Inqinga Mavuso. The guilty party just coming in at an angle there. Once that pressure comes, you have to maintain your shape. You have to maintain your height and work through it. You can't just pivot out and let that pressure dissolve. So another opportunity. And this time, it's Christian Africa who feeds.
And the penalty advantage straight away. Africa, he's going to go for the line. He's over. He's over. The momentum, the pressure, everything's telling. Here for the men in red, the men from Villagers Worcester.
Doesn't matter where you're watching. Grab a beer, get comfortable. Because the Villagers Worcester men are here with the statement. It was a comfortable lead to begin with from Saldanha. But these men have just had response after response. The tide has turned. And how's that stay down? For good measure, it really means the most out here to these men. And all of a sudden, 22 points to 17 with a conversion to come, Eugene. Who's your money on all of a sudden?
Well, I'll tell you that in a minute, but that's an unfair fight. I mean, poor Monray Jacobs only about 5'2". You've got 2 men of your second row standing over him. Funsi. See if he can add the 2 points. He's trying to curl back. But it's going to be short. However, it is a 5-point game and Villagers Worcester are back in it. And I'll tell you where my money is. It's in my pocket. It's safe there.
I'll tell you who's back involved and who's back on the park here. Emil Boyson, naughty boy. He's paid for his sins in the sin bin. And he's been given another chance. He'll come back fuming. He'll come back fighting. And back to a full complement of Saldanha Baai. So have they ridden the wave yet? 5 points in it. All of a sudden, it was a completely different game when he went off. But he'll have to make sure he puts that rest he had to good use and bring some energy, bring something explosive and just help him inside. Sail away.
Well, there's a change there. It's the big number 24 is on. We'll try and find who that is. The kick goes into the 22, and it's in the hands here of Africa. And you know what he wants to play, running laterally. Oh, how's that for a hit? But he still maintains the ball. And there goes Basson. Now they're willing to play. How's that for a run? Try and get an offload. Yes, he does. Mfunzi. Has he got the gas to get there? Will he be tackled? Oh, did he lose the ball at the vital stage? It's knocked on, says the referee. Oh, you can't keep your eye off this game. But what a break that was from Villagers Worcester. From inside their 22.
Sanlam Boland top 10 semi-final one. And the pendulum just keeps swinging. Look at this run from Alton Fundisi. I thought he was there for good measure. Try staving tackle. Oh my goodness, that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Craig van Rensburg. It's that man again. And Eugene, we just can't stay out of the action. High octane from both of these sides. And seems like we're going 100 meters at a time. It's end to end. Sanlam Boland top 12. Feels like a beach touchy day. Have a look at this. Ball moved back to the inside. And Fundisi decided to pick up the afterburners here. Done. Morne Jacobs. But the hard craft of Craig van Rensburg. Goodness me. Putting his hand up early for the Sanlam confident player of the game.
Well, he has had an absolute belt of a game as the number 15 of Saldanha now with full complement. Saldanha Baai. Ball comes out the back. Now there's a good run for you by Wesley Adams, vice captain of the Saldanha Baai team. They haven't had a lot of time on the ball. It's just a knock-on advantage. Can they get this ball through the hands here? Here goes the quick man. He's going to offload. Oh, he just didn't get the timing right, Craig van Rensburg. He's done so many things right that time. And now the play is continuing. Basson pops it on the inside. That's the try scorer, bam. Africa. The Stewart passes it on. Ball goes out wide. Play is playing at a frenetic pace here as Atkins loses the ball. And it's going to be a knock-on just then. Still plays continuing, and now a few men just greeting each other if they didn't have a chance before. But Lunwabo, besides that, what's going on now? This game is everything. And we are well and truly treated here.
I'll tell you, every single one of those supporters in the stand, they've paid their money's worth today. The atmosphere is electric down here at Boland Stadium in Wellington, and the players really bringing the heat out there. This thing's boiling over slightly. They just had a couple words with each other, exchanging details for Saturday Baai.
I talked to you in the beginning.
Between these four lines.
The captains, you're the leaders. Sorry out now for me, please. Thank you. You can have a chat with you guys. You can try open here. Yeah. Maar kom maar nog, man. Dat is uit de kanten.
Just our match official having a couple words with the captains there. He's had a massive game as the Saldanha Baai inside centre. Samuel Grele, he's been a defensive warrior. Seen him take a couple rib cages with him. On many occasions, he's joined by that right side flanker we spoke about, Wilman Schroeder. And if they want to win this one, they'll need to look and rely on the physicality of those men. Especially in a position like this, 22-meter inch and scrum time. It's 1v1 in the back line, so you've got to make your tackle. You've got to make your money, put your money where your mouth is. Chance.
Looks like Baai is going to come off. He is not good. He's on his feet now, but he's going to be replaced. Looks like he took the blow to the head, but what play this was. This was just the end of that move. Ball was knocked on. And there was a few
now,
I think the referee has done well just to have a word with both sets of players and the captains to say, listen, just tidy up. This game's been played at a frenetic pace. It's a good game. Let's keep it that way. But they have got the momentum with them. The Villa, as they're known, Villa Villagers Worcester.
Get out! Baai! Sit!
I believe that change was Stravano Africa in that number 23 jersey. It was made for me.
In the inside goes Robertson. He's
Okay,
tackled. Now he's got to roll away.
Advantage now. Advantage.
There's an advantage coming the way here of Villagers Worcester
Come
again. Africa. Oh, that is another substitute. That's Vasaki. That's on. Basson pops it on his left-hand side. Now a change of direction where many of the forwards have just been lurking around. They're 6 meters short. Africa. Now the foreign forward gets about another meter or so. Which way is Africa going to go? Again pops it up to Bam. He's a strong fella. Stays on his feet, does Bam. Oh, he takes it about 2 meters short. Picked up by the captain, Haas. Now they've got to know their story on defense here, Saldanha Baai, because the momentum is with Villagers Worcester. Just inches short. Short, says the referee. And they're practically on the try line.
Use now.
Has to use it. Africa.
Leave it now.
Good defensive work so far. Now it comes out. Africa down the line to Basson. And Basson is in. He might have knocked the ball on several times before in that first half. This time he does get his try. And that ties things up here in the Sanlam Boland top 12 semi-final number 1.
This is South African rugby. This is Poland rugby. You thought for all money Saldanha in the early stages of this game were looking pretty, but the momentum that the men in red have been able to build and put together a couple of phases here, poured through the hands, and you're going to struggle to stop Percy Basson, the quick outside centre from there. What a turnaround. 22 points apiece. We are deadlocked down at the Poland Stadium. And there's a conversion to come. Alton Fundisi. Can he nudge this one over and give Villagers the lead for the first time in this game, or the first time in a very long time?
Oh, he's missed it to the left, but it's all tied up at 17 unanswered points because Saldanha was 22-5 in the lead. Villagers Worcester, you cannot keep them out of this game. Last year's runner-up. They want to get back into the final. Saldanha, 2-time champions. They want to get back in the final. There's another player down. So the referee just blowing his whistle. I think he's run his race. Yeah, looks like he is going off.
It's possibly the hooker, Ahmed Adams. He looks very, very uncomfortable.
Leroy Bale's coming on. It's not Adams. Just gotta, I think it's one of the front rankers that's coming off. Well, it's the man that came on. Cameron Vasaki comes off. He wasn't on the field for too long. Snyder's with the restart. He's been very quiet in the second half. Straight to Africa. He decides to give the ball there to Robertson again. And then big inside centre. Running time today with ball in hand. Up it comes to the left. Good tackle on Bam. Quick ball. Still, they're trying to get forward, trying to get over that advantage line. Good run forward there by Lincoln Johnson. Africa with the box kick into the blue sky, but into the hands of Van Rensburg, and away he goes. And this could spell danger for Villagers Worcester. And yeah, they come. Oh, the silky feet there. Get past his man. Basson with the tackle. Now they're releasing. Penalty. Got to release, says the referee. No, referee says got to be behind him. No. That is the danger of kicking the ball to the back man there of Saldanha Baai.
On the ground. You have to release him.
You did mention that. You did mention it, Eugene. That counter-attack aspect from the Saldanha Baai outfit. You don't want to give those outbacks any space because they'll do that. How's this? interchanging play, movement of the feet, and that step is to die for. Ankles left behind and the charge to the line. It took 2 men to bring him down in the end, and that's what the penalty is for. The tackle off the ball on the fly off.
Let's go now.
Oh, that happened right in front of the referee there. And I think they've opted for a scrum.
7, 8, and 9. Blue.
Might see a little bomb squad action though from Saldanha before this scrum, because we've got wholesale changes being made.
7, 8, and 9.
Well, where do you start there?
Well, we'll give you the rundown here. It's Brentford Marais, the big man in that 18, Vaughan McKenzie, Amberjohn Vrachom, and Genevieve Clearfast, all joining the equation all of a sudden. And someone has to make way. That's the big man, Wilman Skreder. He's had a massive, massive shift in that blind side channel position.
Well, keep an eye on Jovan Clearfast. He is dynamite, the scrummy. The red scrum cap, he's going to have ball in hand. You've got to be very wary with him around. Also, the man at the back of that scrum, Vrachom, he's also there. Big scrum, 5 meters out. Big scrum from Villagers, Worcester. Now the pass to Snyders. You sort of give it go, Snyders. Now he pops the ball up. Oh, it looks like it was a high tackle there. Hans looking for his second try. Clear pass. Host there with a darting run forward. He's about 2 meters short. Now it goes over to the big man. Now the tackling from Villagers Worcester needs to be tip-top here. Clear pass. McKenzie has been knocked on, but they're going to go back for the advantage. That wasn't there. Penalty for the high tackle.
What a semi-final we've got. You can't separate the two sides. 22 points apiece. And they're going with the tap and go option. Route 1. Saldanha all of a sudden probing and smelling blood here for the men from the West Coast.
Well, that's what they're doing. It's quick ball. Gen's got to roll away, says the referee. Clear pass. The darting run forward. Villagers trying to tackle with all they got. Clear pass. Tackling again, but still they manage to hold on to the ball. Saldanha now down the back line. Greyland done well to hold the ball there, does Greyland. Oh, there's another penalty. And again, I'm going to ask you, how long is that fuse of the referee? Happy just to go with the penalty. He's touched the ground. Clear pass again, looking, searching, gets it out. Big man now going forward. They're right under the post. You've got to roll away though. Yeah, referee with his arm out. There's a penalty coming here. Now the goes for the try, and the try is scored. The try is scored. Oh, and look at the celebration. And that try takes Saldanha Baai back into the lead.
Not gonna lie, I think that's best case scenario there for Villagers Worcester. I think if they didn't get over the try line, Saldanha, we might have seen a yellow card come out. Countless infringements. Let's just have a look here. Around the corner they come. They opt for each one. And that's a big, big carry from the big man, Latif. He's done it again. He's waiting for it. You can see him with that green scum cap on the hard yards. Puts in the hours and the reach. Crashes over and gets the full 5-point reward. So the engine room really ticking over and going about their business, and that conversion does go over from Craig van Rensburg. And it is time for Alamunbreki.
Yeah, that it is, and it is a 7-point game. Saldanha Baai with that 7-point lead. They lead here by 29 points to 22. What a second half we're having here. It is Villagers Worcester that have come back into this game. They tied it all up, and then out of nowhere, Saldanha Baai, they have come and they've taken the lead. And those men, they all deserve their Lamunbrek out there as well. It's been scintillating rugby Lonwabo.
Oh, big thanks must go to the sponsors. I think they'll be the happiest of the lot. Sanlam, Vuma, Santam, Tekitown, Umbro, Rainbow Chicken, Amstel, and of course Mama's Pies. They have provided the platform for a semi-final of this caliber. And everyone in Wellington has pulled up. They brought their mom and the uncles, the Springboks in the background somewhere, but this is definitely the main action. Boland Stadium, seeing the clash of the Titans here. Number 1 in Pool A, Villages, Worcester, up against the second placed Saldanha Baai in Pool B. Clash of the Titans, business scene of the competition, and semi-final time. At the moment, it's looking like Saldanha have got 1 foot in the door of that inaugural Sanlam Top Boland Top 12 final.
What I wanted to ask you here about putting my money on this game and which way I'm going. You very quiet there, just sitting watching this. Your money is, I mean, look at you. With your moon bag, you're not even opening that up to place a bet.
Confident fan wees, want ek het gebloei vir die bet. Wat se naam is Worcester Villages. Dis hoekom ek confident is en ek weet. Julle dink ons gaan die game wen, chance. Dis Worcester Villages again die. Come on Villages! Nou get out here! Nou get out here!
Daar sê baie dankie Rowan. En ek gaan dit vra jy met die amptenare van Sanlam en natuurlik is 'n bal wat jy ontvang. Dit is geteken deur die Kavaliere, die kaptein Talo Maas en ook Marlon Williams. Hy sal sy geskenkie kry want die man sê hy bloei vir Villages. As baie dankie Rowan. Maar op die oomblik Saldanha 29, Worcester Villages 22.
Good foray forward. Now clear pass. There's the try scorer himself, Latif. Clear pass with quick ball. Greiling. Oh, the strong inside centre, but he's managed just to knock the ball on. Now can Villages Worcester make this count?
That's been an important battle in the midfield. Captain Samuel Greiling up against the bustling ball carrier of Yederis Orense. The clash of the 12s. And on that occasion, Orense will be the happier of the two inside centres. Puts in a big hit, wraps up his man and forces the knock on from the captain.
Yeah, it just looked like he wanted to give a quick offload to the man running on his inside as well. Oh, no one's moving here. Whether you got a seat in the sun or in the shade, you are watching and being enthralled. Boland Club Rugby at its absolute best here.
Seven points in it, 20 minutes remain. I think this is going to be the most electric 20 minutes of the lot here.
Yeah, I think somebody forgot to get that clock moving. The stadium clock has stood still now.
I don't think anyone wants the semi-final to end.
I think that's their motto or motive. Gershwin Jabwe is on for Villages. Worcester, but there is a penalty going the way of Saldanha. You have got to keep your bind, says the referee. What are they going to do? You can see here Greyland coming in, suggesting you have a pop at goal. And I think this is good rugby, because this will stretch a lead to 10 if you can get this over.
I think this is the first call that we've seen in the semi-final, that scream semi-final, start of this game. Might have seen a tap and go from here. Energy levels through the roof. These guys were keen to get on to things, but as the clock runs down, 19 minutes remain. The coaching staff will be sure to be making educated calls, and 7 points up. Got an opportunity to make that 10 through the boot of Snyder's.
Well, as you go the distance, it's going to go to the right of the upright. The ball still just bouncing around. Now it's jotted down. So it's going to be a 22. Drop out.
We've identified our, I think so, at least our Techie Town player of the day from the Saldanha Bay side. Any thoughts from the Villages Worcester side, Eugene?
Well, I think they've come back and it's been a real team collective effort. And they find themselves 7 points adrift at this stage, but I'll keep an eye out and I'll get back to you on that one. Play is continuing. Clear pass. Balls again bouncing around. It's been knocked on. Now here comes that man from DC. He has had a really storming game. The fullback. Out it comes. Oh, big hit in midfield. It's a big tackle by Emil Boyson. Africa just with a kick. Being taken in by Grove. Oh, and that penalty is going to go the way here of Villages Worcester. Well, there's so many awards to give out. As we said, there's going to be a Techie Town Player of the Day award. It's one from each player. Doesn't matter whether you've won or lost the game. We've got to find one. At the minute, it looks like it's going to be Craig van Rensburg from Saldanha for that scintillating move in the first half. But here is the more. Craig van Rensburg leading the award so far for that Techie Town award for Saldanha. We'll yet to find someone for Villages Worcester, but all attention is on this more. Still moving forward. They're working together very, very well. Still going forward, still inching their way forward. Penalty, advantage, coming in from the side. Out it comes now, Chopé. Pops it up to Bam. He scored a try already. He knows what it's like. Gone backwards. Africa, he needs to tidy up. But no advantage game. Penalty to Villages.
Neil Matheson, the guilty party on this occasion, just in at the sides, as we heard our match official say. But once again, this pendulum, we're seeing some wild swings to Eugene. All of a sudden, Villages Worcester 5 meters out. Some salivating big boys who are keen to get stuck in here.
Well, there's a whole host of men we can think for that Sanlam Confident Player of the Match award. Well, it's going to be a tap and go. It's going to be a move. Jobe, Bam. He's sort of held up 5 meters short, and in fact it looked like that was Marinas that got away with it, and then the ball was knocked on at the vital stage. It was oh so close for the team in red, Villages Worcester.
That is a huge defensive win for Saldanha Bay. Have to feel after you score big 7 points, they try to extend the lead to 10. Didn't come off the way they liked, and then you front up and you defend like this. A high hit there maybe from Vaughan McKenzie, but referee happy with things. And then that's where the knock-on came. Just trying to form that breakdown. Just not in control of the ball when going down to ground. And any good coach would say, take care of the ball first. That's your first job. And just spilling out. So a chance for everyone to get their breath back, including us in the commentary position, because it is absolutely electrifying today in Wellington.
Yeah, but there's another one that might have gone awry there. It was a little bit of a high hit. Looks like it was on Edward Haas. Wasn't picked up, so it's going to be a scrum here, and this is a vital scrum of this game. We make it just about 12 or 13 minutes to go. Yet we've got several awards to give out. And the man to the right here, he doesn't know which way to place his bets.
Cash very much still in my pocket at the moment.
Oh,
Eugene?
Keep it there, fella. It's safe. It's safe there.
So you'll be looking to double their money. The Saldanha Baai outfit. Can they go 100 meters for another glorious running try?
Oh, going in. Not straight. Not straight, says the referee. Yeah. I think what's one of the easier calls for the referee today.
It hasn't been easy business for the man down in the middle today. He's been rather spot on with his calls. Assistance of TMO where he needed. Some chats with his assistant referee, both on this near and far hand side. But the happiest of the lot will definitely be the men in blue. Getting out of trouble there. Saldanha outfit.
Well, Tyson gets the feed to the line. Yeah, it comes down the line. That's Grayling with a high tackle. Oh, that is just the basics of the game there. Cleopas puts it to the foot. They're going to come back for the penalty, and it is a dreaded double whistle. No messing by the referee. Once you hear that double whistle, you know something's going to come. Into the detention room goes Frachom. He's going to spend 10 minutes off the field.
And I'll tell you, I think that's the right call from a match official. We have seen a couple high shots now in this game, and on this occasion, match official having absolutely none of it. Leaves the cloth hanger out there. And the only way you're going to stop Captain Fantastic Samuel Grayling is through an illegal action like that, the inside centre. So tough to stop. And the ball on the boot now from Samuel Grayling. Tekkie Town, play of the day. At the moment, looks like going in the favour of Craig van Rensburg. That's a brilliant solo chip and chase effort from the likes of Villagers Worcester. To be confirmed, it seems. And then need to select a Sanlam confidence player. I think Van Rensburg also proving his case in that regard. But this game far from over. 11.5 minutes remains. An excellent line out. It's at the first time of asking, and the expansive route they opt to go coast to coast and still going down that forehand side. Oh, Saldanha Baai, the two-time champs, are they finding a final breath of wind here as they enter the 22-meter zone? They've lost the ball, but playing under penalty advantage. And with their tails up, this West Coast-based outfit are sniffing to put this one to bed.
Well, that's what they're trying to do. And now you can see them trying to slow the game down. Grayling saying, listen, just kick to touch. Another minute will maybe go awry. This is where just the experience heads. Just come more to the fore. That's a good kick. And those crowd, they are enjoying this moment. You heard it at halftime. They said they want to come back here.
Line out time collected. Apologies, Eugene. Can we see the ever so effective platform that's been used today? It seems to come out at the back, and it will be the backline business to be done. Good short ball and centimeters out.
Well, now they are just nearly at the whitewash. Quick ball needed. Saldanha, they want to really finish this game off. Good step. Oh, over he goes. Over he goes. Leroy Bell. Apologies, not Leroy Bell. That's Frachman. Fragong goes over the line. And is that the pivotal moment in this game? Oh, the crowd are to their feet. Saldanha Baai, they're making the numbers count here. Oh, festive indeed here in Wellington. The men from the West Coast wanted to put this to bed, wanted to get to another Sanlam Boland top 12 final. And this fella, he has had an awesome game, Craig van Rensburg. Well, the 2 points added as well, and they extend the lead to 36 points to 22. A long way back for Villagers Worcester.
Oh, let's just have a look at this replay. It all starts here with the line out. You have to get your first step right, and they do that perfectly. And they set the ball, not meant to be. They had it back the back line. And a nice flat ball. Very tough to stop from there. Centimeters short he was initially. Look at this quick recycle. Nice and low body position. The captain tries to have a sniff. He was denied. And the moment we were waiting for, a fantastic sprog flash dive. And Ambayon Fragom does the bits, gets the 5 points. And that's a big try with 8.5 minutes left in this game, Eugene.
Massive point in the game, and that ball has been knocked on again there by Villagers Worcester. And here come the men from Saldanha yet again. Good run on that left wing, taking play just halfway, but again contesting well at the breakdown. And now you can see the urgency from Villagers Worcester.
Oh, they've got a man down. They can't look to slow things down here. They're going to be man down for the rest of this game. That's how they're going to end it. So they need to chip away and move up this field, try and get points quickly, as that one found touch. Thought he had done excellently there for a second, but our match officials flag shoots up.
Well, I'm glad the ball went into touch, because that would have been offside. Anyway, however, they've got the line up. Villagers Worcester, they've got to make this count. They need 2 converted tries to get back level pegging. I have to say, just on the Techie Town moment for Saldanha, for me that stands out is that man, number 13, Percy Basson, when he went over to score his try. So the Techie Town moment for Villagers will be the number 13, Percy Basson. But here they come. They want more tries here. Not held, says the referee. They're going to go and ask the question to the assistant referee first. Well, he's going to go and have a word with his... looks like he might have the initial one, Don Wabo. Might have gone down, but then he's in no position there, because number 21, Cleopas, he's on the other side.
Oh. Okay, 24. Captain, 24 and captain. Okay. Is it a clear trap van 24 with force on him? That's going to be a red card. And I'm going to stick with my try there. We have a grounding.
Oh, big moment in this game. A red card is given. The try is awarded. Well, this game has simply been turned on his head.
We've got a special 6 minutes remaining, Eugene. All of a sudden, that try awarded. Referee, I heard him say clear foul play, and all of a sudden the red card shot out. Our TMO Keith Hendricks, he's had his homework cut out for him today. He's been reviewing footage. every third or fourth phase, it seems. And this time the red card comes out, so it's going to be an interesting end to this game. 14 plays 14.
Well, it's an important kick. And it looks like it's drifted just past the right hand upright. Oh, that was a massive, massive kick. But it is unsuccessful. 9 points it is. It was good work. Again by Mfunzi. He's done well to stay on his feet. And then over he went. 5 minutes on the clock. Bunwabo, how's your money?
I think it's about time I deposit my cash into some deep security vault, because this game could be anyone's at this stage. Clean take from the man who's been running up and down all day, Idris Orense, the inside center. And it's been talk of the day, the performances from these individuals today. But there's been one man who just stands out above all else. Before we can get there, though, the Carl Jacobs takes a couple to bring him down. Quick recycle needed and space out wide, Eugene.
Yeah, there they go again. There's Basson. Quick feet. Trying to get his team on the front foot. That's good work yet on defense there by Saldanha. Villagers just can't get going.
Go! Let's go now! Let's go for it! Let's go!
Oh, plenty of awards to be given out, and I think we've come to a decision up here in our commentary position. Abdurrahman Latif, the tight head prop for Saldanha Bay. He's been successful and he's been awarded the Techie Town Player of the Day for Saldanha. Good to see the big men up front doing the hard yards, and then from the side of Villagers Worcester, you can't not mention the outside centre, the pedantic Percy Basson in that outside centre channel. His try earns him the Techie Town Player of the Day. And then the big one, Eugene, the Sanlam Confidence Player. I think there's only one name there.
There's only one man that stands out, and one man that stands out above all else. Number 15 from Saldanha, Craig van Rensburg. He's had an absolute storming game so far as well. And there's been many others that has had magnificent games up front there.
Come out to go. You have to go.
I have to say, if there was a Rainbow Chicken powerhouse player, it has to go to the number 6 from Saldanha, Virgil Stoffberg. He's been everywhere. He's made crunching tackles. He's been good in attack. He's been good in defense. The Rainbow Chicken powerhouse player goes to Virgil Stoffberg.
Oh, deserves a full chicken for dinner. Calories burned today. He's been absolutely everywhere. Stoffberg, he's had a nuisance of himself at line-out time at every breakdown point, and rightfully so, earns himself that powerhouse award. Temporary breaking player.
Yeah, just temporary. And it looks like it is that man Latif that's going to come out off the field. What a game he's had.
Go now, guys. Go on, team, go!
And he is your Sanlam confident player. Apologies, your Techie Town player, I should say. There he goes, the big fella. What a try he scored.
Oh, that's shun. That Wellington sun is shining off of that big dome on the big man. But his future is bright. He puts in 80 minutes shift like that in the semi-final.
Nothing wrong with the dome. Nothing wrong with the dome.
I think definitely the play in this weather. We see a quick snipe. It's the man who's come off the bench, clear fuss, with a quick snipe down this blind. That's it.
Step. Yay, yay. Yay.
Yeah, the powerhouse player is the number 6 for Saldanha, Virgil Stoffberg. He's made crunching tackles all day long. For Saldanha, he's been good on the attack and defense. Like that man there, Greyland, the captain of Saldanha. Penalty.
Offside here.
Offside.
Clearly offside here.
And certainly they're going to just let the clock tick away here. And the crowd are saying, go for post. Or in Afrikaanse, Bala toe.
3 minutes on the stadium clock. Prime real estate and 14 v 14. on the field. Very happy to take the points.
Go.
The man who has struggled to make a mistake today, the fullback, Craig van Rensburg. He's happy to have the tee back on the park, and he'll be very, very happy to keep his personal tally ticking over today. He's got a try, he's got a couple conversions, and he's got a few more penalties. Can he add this one to his scorecard? The strike is good, and the flags go up, absolutely no problem for the golden boy in the Saldanha Bay outfit. He'll be marching on to the Sanlam Boland top 12 finals. And what a performance from the men from the West Coast. They started like a house on fire. There was a slight comeback scare from Villagers Worcester, but in the end,
yellow card on.
They proved too good.
Again. Oh wait, 9. I said it, wait.
Well, I think you can place your money on it now, Don Wabo. It's a sure thing. It's a sure thing. The men from the West Coast are going to make the trek back here to Wellington next week.
Go.
And again, going to battle it out in a final. The score on your screen is not correct. Raylan with a really good kick.
Now.
Good catch. Clear pass. Out wide it goes. All they want to do is just get the clock to tick away. Just about 60 seconds to go. Just playing around the back, it does. Good handoff initially by Mackenzie. Still they're trying to tackle away. I think one eye is on the clock. The other eye is with the referee.
Use now.
This fella had an awesome game when he come on as well. Good forry forward.
No!
Tyson being urged forward. And they are just eating into the time. Out it goes, Greyling.
No! There's the ball.
Clear pass.
Release.
About 20 seconds on the stadium clock.
Release all the way.
With a sort of just a dart forward, managing to hold the ball. And this is just eating into the clock.
5 seconds.
The crowd is even counting down now. This will be the final play.
Now there's the ball. Step back.
Clear pass. Back to that man, Snyders. And he is just going to kick this ball into touch. And they are back in the final. Saldanha Baai. They have won the Sanlam Boland top 12. Semi-final number 1. And this has been simply a magnificent performance by the team from the West Coast.
The two-time champs, Saldanha Bay, are back in another final. We mentioned they suffered their first defeat last weekend against Robertson, 46 points to 27. But today, the men from the West Coast have come out and they've proved a point. They march on to the final round, the penultimate round of the Sanlam Boland top 12. And what a performance. What a way to do it. Pulling off the upset here against Villagers, who did come into this game as favourites. But you know how it goes out here in Wellington. Every man on their day. Difficult, very, very difficult to beat.
That's what it's all about, the players coming together. It's been a hard battle. It's been a tough battle out there in the baking sun here in Wellington. But there you can see what it's about, the camaraderie between these teams, these players. It's there for all to see. There can only be one winner, and that winner is Saldanha Bay. They're winning this one by 39 points to 27 over Villagers Worcester. Villagers Worcester coming back strongly, but it looks like they just ran out of steam at the end. And Saldanha Bay, 2 times champions, will make their way back to another final.
It's been some good performances all round. Must be mentioned, Eugene. Idris Orense, the losing inside centre. He was a menace on attack and defence. Francesco May and Dwayne Atkins, the two wingers from the Villagers Worcester outfit, just unlucky. Couldn't get it done for their side. But it was Abdurrahman Latif who gets the Tiki Town Player of the Day for the Saldanha Baai outfit. And from the side of Villagers, that's an award going to Percy Basson, the outside centre. Craig van Rensburg, Sanlam Conference Player of the Day. The fullback has been pulling strings all day. Tried a couple points off the boot, just proving too good for Villagers today. The players embracing after the game, showing how much love they have for this tournament. Huge thanks to our sponsors once again: Sanlam, Puma, Santam, Teki Town, Umbro, Rainbow Chicken, Amstel, and of course Mama's Pies. This is the first of two semi-finals, Eugene. So if this is going to set the standard for what's to come, we are really in for some scintillating rugby. Do not go anywhere.
Well, if that was the pre-course, well, I'm looking forward to the main event. Semi-final number 2. Roses United versus the defending champions, Robertson Town. What a game is in prospect. But those supporters there from Saldanha Baai, they know they will be making the trek back here to Wellington next week.
I'll be hoping for a cooler Wellington. Sweltering day today. But it was the players who brought the heat on the field, Eugene, I'll tell you that. We saw some terrific moments from respective players all across the show. But awards can only be given to a select few, and I think we're almost ready to switch over and have a word with our prize winners. Well deserved. Tell you, the DJ's brought his part today, Eugene. He's kept the crowd on their feet all day.
Oh, he's kept you on your feet?
I've been moving in the commentary position myself, I'll be very honest. Just setting the standard, the vibes are good.
Well, all the parties are making their way down to the post-match presentation down below us. Several awards to give out, and then obviously we're going to have words with the captain as well. And this all forms part of all the sponsors that have made this tournament the success that it is. They are jubilant. You can see them there. We'll have a few interviews down below. We will start with the Teki Town player. There's one for each side. The first one. Looks like the first one will go to Latif for his try, for his Teki Town moment. Then there's Basson for Villagers Worcester. He will have their Teki Town moment. We also have the Powerhouse, Rainbow Powerhouse Award to give out for great work right throughout this game, as well as the Sanlam Confident Player of the Match.
Kabanesh means to that travelling contingency from Saldanha Baai. They are up on their feet, Eugene, and a well-fought victory in the semi-final. I'm sure they'll be dancing late into the night on this Saturday today. We get a big roar, as it does look like the Roses United flag bearers are out early.
Yeah, they are the home side, based in Wellington.
So the energy has been electrifying today. And you can see the respect they're getting from the crowd acknowledging that these men put in some hard yards today. And just soaking in the moment of the Saldanha Baai outfit. I think we're almost ready to go down to our interviews. As we see the players in the second semi-final ready to get things underway here.
Yeah, they're not waiting. They want to get going.
Defending champions Robertson Town get a big roll.
Yeah, we're just giving the rainbow player of the game, and was handed over by the vice. Thank you. Next one is a Tekitown confident player from Saldanha. Is Abdurrahman Latif. Thank you, Abdurrahman. And for Valizers, Tekitown player Percy Basson. Handed over by the vice. And now we're going to the Sanlam confident player, Craig van Rensburg, all the way from Saldanha Bay. And this will also handed by the vice. First semi-final. And the next one will be Roses versus Robertson, the defending champions. And we're looking forward for a great one. And the team that are already going through to the finals, the guys from Saldanha Bay. And we're out.
It's time for the second semi-final of the Sanlam Boland top 12 here in Wellington. And it is between the defending champions, Robertson Town, and the men in red, the men from Wellington, Roses United. It will just be the card check as well. And while that is going on, we will tell you that there will be a Lemon break at 20 minutes. Just to give both these teams a little bit of a breathing time, as well as ourselves, where there will be a few interviews happening as well while that is happening. there will also be quite a number of awards to be handed out as well. The Sanlam Confident Player Award, a Techie Town Player Moment, that goes to both teams. We also have the Powerhouse Moment or Powerhouse Player, that is sponsored by Rainbow Chicken. They also will be awarded as well. And as always, a whole host of our sponsors that we have to mention as well: Sanlam, Techie Town, Vumatel, Umbro, Santam, Rainbow Chicken, Amstel, and of course Mama's Pies, who will also be making an award for the most confident fan out there, and they will be getting a few pies to take home with you. There are the teams: Karim, Khali, and that front trio. They are really strong up front there. Curtly Tim, the vice captain, he's been immense all season long for Robertson Town. But you got to keep an eye out for the 9 and 10 there, Davids and Willemse. They have been absolutely magnificent. But it's also Roses United. They've had a really good season. Led well there by Alshon Davids. He was the player of the game last week. And then the all experience of Garth April out there at number 10. But play is about to start. My name is Eugene Molian, and with me, it's been a while, Morgan Newman. Good to have you, sir.
Good afternoon, Eugene. It has been a while, let me tell you. And what a better occasion for me to join in the commentary box than a Roses United game up against Robertson. The stage is proverbially set. The grandstands are absolutely packed. Getting in here took me about an hour. People are dressed in red and blue. There's blue and white and there's red. Which side do you sit, Eugene, as we kick things off?
Well, I'm not sitting anywhere. I'm sitting on the proverbial fence. But I think the problem you have coming in is the amount of autographs you've got to sign, no more. You're well known in these parts. But it is Garth April that kicks us off here. And it is Roses United playing from left to right. Kicking it deep just outside the 22. Just picking it up. Just trying to get a few phases going here.
Taken back.
Davids popped it out. That was taken back, and that's a good touch finder, and that's a good exit first up here for Robertson Town.
Yeah, good start there from Robertson. That's the secure, controlled start the coach should have looked for. Nice and early on. See, there's a man down. Maybe I missed something.
Well, he's down flat on his back. Let me tell you, this does not look good. It's only in the opening seconds of the game. Looks like he took a blow to the side of the head there. Looks like it's a big number 6 there. Freddie Africa is down on the ground. Well, he's up on his feet now. These men are strong. It's amazing what the old iceback can do.
Freddie Africa. He lay there like the footballers do sometimes, Eugene.
No comment, fella. Alshon finds his jumper. Now this is dangerous. Mark Andrews, he is immense. That inside center. April. Now it goes down the back line. Solomons. Oh, he gave the ball there to Arendse and he fumbled it. They've got a few dangerous men there. They've got Easton Arendse. They've got Xavier Lee, Solomons. Men that love to run with ball in hand. But we haven't had long to wait for that first scrum, Morgs.
I'm going to put some money on the fact that it might be a reset. Big occasions like this. Roses take the ball down the back line. I thought creating a little bit of space in that wide channel there. Maybe just looked up before he gathered it. Potential of putting it on the boot, getting it in behind this Robertson side, but nonetheless he knocks it on. Couple of nerves, of course, early on in these games of this magnitude.
Isaiah Davids, number 9, to feed the ball for Robertson Town. Well, that is as evenly matched as a scrum you'll get. Now it comes out, down the back line it goes. Willems have popped it on his inside, now the ball's lost. Picked up by Denver Kluti. 4 Roses. Williams, a pro. Men trying to line up. They don't like kicking in these parts. They love to run with ball in hand. Williams, a pro, looking for a gap. And that ball is stolen. There he goes, the man that was down and out, Africa. He pops it up. Oh, no, there's a dreaded double whistle. Oh, this is not going to take long. We know what happens if a referee blows and gives it the old double whistle. Somebody's going to get a talking to.
Yeah, so difficult. Sticks his hand out there, wanting to catch the ball, stop the offload. Couple of different things.
Ooh. Well, 13 is going off the corker.
Time on.
So very early on, they're down to 14.
Yeah, harsh, but the right call, I suppose.
Yeah, they're not messing about here, the officials. So what an opportunity here for Robertson to maybe launch an attack. Kali. Well contested, but pick up again by Afrikaan. Here's the big men. Around the fringes they go. Taking play inside the 22. Davids. Just going through the phases again. Robertson Town. Willemse. Offloads to his right. He's got immense experience as the number 10 for Robertson Town. Africa, he has been very, very prominent in these early stages for Robertson Town. Davids, and that ball has gone loose in the hands of our pro, and now this is where Roses are very, very dangerous. And just as I say that, Solomon's gone, hold on, but they're going to come back. I think for the first infringement it was a knock-on, so no advantage gained.
Yeah, it is quite blustery out there. You don't want to, on the turnover ball, you want to see them put the ball through their hands. The skip pass so often can be nullify the overlap that you have. So you just want to see players put it through their hands, but unfortunately the big pass in the wind doesn't go to hand. Luckily for Roses, they'll come back for the scrum.
Just see there, they just want to keep running with ball in hand. Both sets of players. Percival Williams, the 9 for Roses United. It's a good scrum that time from Robertson. Williams made it about good 5 or 10 meters going forward. Jason Fortuin tidies up, finds a pro, going up against the grain. Out it goes to the left-hand side by Williams. Good hands by Solomons. Now then, good low tackle by Africa on Kluti, but still they've managed to keep ball in hand. Our pro with a good soft offload. Now the ball's lost, but the referee blows for a penalty. Not releasing. And here's a chance for our pro. See if he either find a good touch finder here. Keep Roses on the front foot.
Yeah, that's a good exit there from Roses. Finding some space up the left-hand side and then interplay backs and forwards. Unfortunately, losing the ball in contact there as he comes to ground. His elbow hits the ground. But Roses into the wind will happily to find the comfort of the left-hand touchline.
Yeah, this fella's had a good tournament. Xavier Lee, Solomons. He's got a good right peg on him. Has he found touch? Yes, he has. Now over to you, Alshon Davids, to see if you can find your jumpers and set that rolling more going forward. He hasn't found his jumper, but he's got hold of the ball as a big number 7, Jason Fortuin. Oh, yeah, he was tackled. Just rolling, says the referee. So a chance here for Robertson to clear their lines.
It's not often you hear a penalty with the referee blowing like it's a scrum. Not much conviction in that penalty awarded there, Eugene.
Well, that's
thought there might have been a knock-on on the ground somewhere.
That's why I took a second look. I have to admit, when it's a penalty, they give it the loud blow on the horn.
Especially with an atmosphere like this, you would have thought they're a bit more passion in a penalty. But nonetheless, holding on the ground is the call.
Yeah, referee not happy with that rolling there. I have to admit here, the lineup's not going to plan for Roses United so far. Khali, pop back to Davids. Here's Willemse. Big man yet again. That's Arendorf. That's on the ground. Kick downtown. Here's Xavier Lee Solomons. He just boots it back up in the air into the territory of Robertson Town. But it's Extian. Oh, it's Extian running laterally. Then he passes it out to the right winger, Lucas. Lucas eludes one. Eventually brought down inside the half of Roses United. Still getting front foot ball. Arendorf again with another run forward. Davids, Willemse. Now I was just about to say, now they're building ahead of steam. And it just seems whenever they come closest to the near touchline here below us, oh, they just knock the ball on.
Yeah, it seems as though it's a communication thing down the back line. Receiver not quite sure whether he's meant to receive the ball, and hence hasn't his hands up and sort of just snatched at it a little bit. But much better play here from Robertson on the front foot. Big boys carrying up through midfield, giving them momentum. And then, of course, it's that second wave of attack where the backs get their hands on the ball that starts to really look dangerous.
Nearly had 10 minutes, no score on the board whatsoever. This will be a tight encounter. Well, not even a reset, Morgs, just a straight penalty. Knee to the ground.
Can't quite tell you what's going on in those scrums, Eugene. I'll leave those to the big boys.
Yeah, scrum time. It's a big, big factor. Willemse with a good touch finder. But that time the referee deemed that the front ranker, he just had his knee on the ground. What an attacking position. Khali, oh, that is well taken out the front there by Mentor. Oh, the referee now blows loud on his whistle. And it's a very much disjointed, I have to say, in this opening 10 minutes. Both teams really not getting going, not setting it alight, losing the ball just as they're about to launch into attack.
Yeah, it seems there's quite a bit of nerves amongst both sides. Neither team really finding any momentum, as you mentioned. Almost feel as though you just need one individual to take the game by the scruff of the neck, get their team in the front foot, make a big tackle, make a good call, make a good read, steal on the ground, potentially a line break.
And you can even feel it. The crowd is just very quiet. They need the crowd behind them. Both sets of players, they feed off the crowd, and for now they're both very, very quiet. Good take. Out it goes. Williams finds a good pass there to Mark Andrews. Andries, I should say. Ball's there for Williams. Pops up. Just got to get the structures in place. Change of direction by Williams. There's Solomons trying to break that first line. Oh, shots of holding. Now the ball has been stolen by Robertson Town. Now's a chance for them to launch an attack through Willemse. Down the line it goes. A pro pops it to the big man, Lucas. Inside the 22. He's there. That's brilliant work by Percival Williams. For Roses United. Garth April looking for the ball. Quick offload to the left. Oh, that's a big hit. Massive hit, but he's managed to hold on to the ball. Somebody needs to act and get that ball out. That someone is Xavier Lee Solomons. Garth April kicks it over here to the near side, and that ball goes into touch. That ball could easily have bounced into the right winger's hands.
Garth will see a little bit of space here up the right-hand side. Could be dangerous if it was well read, but nonetheless had the legs to just get over the head of the open side winger.
Yeah, they're going to call on his experience. He's got great vision, Garth April.
Yeah.
13 minutes in, still no points on the board. Quick catch, quick offload. Willemse again pops it to the inside. Bariati, the left winger, getting his hands on the ball. Very static was Africa there. Has managed to hold on to the ball. Isaiah Davids. Now they're looking to inject some pace in the form of Kurtley Tim, the vice captain. Big hit there on the prop forward. Yeah, just off his feet. So good discipline shown there by Roses United. Willemse looking to see if he can get the 50-22. Oh, look to see if he can get the 50-22. He's all and just got it. What a kick.
Yeah, with the wind at their backs, that's certainly the right decision. Keep your forwards going forward. They'll be smiling.
What a kick that was.
Just steps back in the pocket, sees the space, and there wasn't much of it, let me tell you.
Well, the yellow card has made his way back onto the field. So a full quota for both sides. Important line out for Robertson Town. Down the back it goes. Good catch by Kurtley Tim. The maul and the sacks, as the referee said, was good. Willemse. Oh, there's nobody there. Garth April just boots it forward like a la Ronaldo. Now the bounce of the ball favors Robertson Town, but that's a massive hit in midfield. Managed to hold on to the ball yet again. Africa bounces off one and then he keeps going. Oh, what a run is this from the flanker, taking play inside the 22. Quick balls needed. Men running onto the ball as quickly as they can. Oh, Pariati is tackled, but he's still managing to hold on to the ball. Extian steps off his left. Tackled. Referee has got the penalty advantage out for Robertson Town. So they've got a bit of a free play here. Now, a penalty for a high tackle. And there is the dreaded double whistle. This might just be a talking to, though.
Just a bit of a swinging arm there.
Well, Morgs, that's more like it. That is more like it. That's what we expect in the Sanlam Boland top 12.
Yeah.
Robertson Town suddenly switching on. And you said about something just to ignite it. Maybe that kick from Willemse early on to get that 50-22 might just have ignited Robertson Town. That was the high tackle. Yeah, and I think that's deserving of just a talking to.
Yeah, Lindsay Extian just stepping on the inside, often catching a defender off guard to get a bit of a swinging arm. No real malice.
Time on.
Intended, a couple of high fives afterwards.
High tackle, scrum.
Chosen to go for the scrum. So far, stick it 5 meters out, set up that driving ball. Don't they back their line out, Eugene?
Well, I was just about to say their lineouts are working far better than Roses United in this first half so far. These are very interesting call.
Point! Sit!
Good scrum.
Use!
Well contested by both teams. Now it pops out. Willemse. Oh, that pass has gone awry. Oh, nearly picked up. Oh, and the referee blows for a knock on. And yeah, I hope he brought some gas because this game just needs a little bit of an ignition.
Nice setup there from Robertson. Looked as if there was a little bit of space in the wide channels. All they needed to do, the ball just needed to go to hand, but it seems as though those long passes once again in the wind just seem to be taking it off its path.
Well, you giving the wind too much credit at times, Morgs. Just that final pass just needs a little bit to be looked after, a little bit better than what it has been so far. We're about 2.5 minutes away from the first Lemoen break. The call for oranges. Penalty is going to come the way of Roses United. Gartha Pro fires it to. He's right, there's a break. Excellent break, in fact, by the man that just went off. That was the Koka. He's back on the dummy. And then offloads brilliantly. Not held. Was Denver Kluti. Solomons. Oh, was that lazy running? We'll wait and see as Arendse goes forward near the 22. Williams. Big run forward again by Mentor. Williams. Now the ball's lost. Offside play. Penalty going Roses' way here.
Now the offside call comes. I thought it came a couple of phases too late, but nonetheless, much better from Roses this time. Bit more momentum, quicker ball.
Yeah.
Bringing their forwards into the game. Interplay between backs and forwards.
Well, now we've seen it in both 22s. Both teams opting to go. One opted for the scrum, the others opted for the line out. This was that last moment with the ball marked forward. Alshon Davids finds his jump at the back. Oh, basics, Morgs, basics of the game.
Very quick to make that call.
Very quick. But the call's made. There's Willemse. Just finds a good touch.
Taking too long, says the referee, to come out. If one steps in and somewhere in the line out, somebody else has got to step out, of course.
Blauw, statie.
Good catch. This ball will work back to Alshon Davids. There he is. Blue shorts. Referees indicating there is a penalty advantage coming the way of Roses United and the team from Wellington moving forward. Now there's a breakaway. Popped it up. Oh, that was forward. Yep. Even from my advantage point, that pass was forward, but back they come for the penalty. And a little bit of momentum going the way here of Roses United. This ball will be kicked to the sideline yet again.
April look to stick it stuff.
Once that rolling ball gets going, Roses United and they get ahead, build up a head of steam. They certainly can make it work. Here it goes again. Maul in place. Alshon, he's got a ball at the back of that rolling maul. Now then, they need that second shove. Williams. Oh, the diminutive Williams. He just bounced off two Robertson Town players. Can you believe it? And that's the first score on the board. And that goes to Roses United.
Big strong carry there, Eugene.
Percival Williams. They say scrum halves, you gotta keep extra eyes on them, and Roses United fans, they're on the board and they're on their feet. Well, those two men just running into each other. And Percival Williams said, thank you very much. Well, you can't go more in the center. Over it goes. And Roses United take a 7-0 lead after that try, and then the Gartha Pro conversion, and that will take us to the first Lemmunbreek after 20 minutes. And what has been your thoughts on that first 20 minutes, Morgs?
Yeah, very interesting. Opening couple of minutes, one almost got the feeling that it took both sides some time to get the wheel in motion. Robertson played in an area of the field for long periods of time. The wind is at their backs, and this try somewhat comes against the run of play. But nonetheless, we're in for a really, really exciting second half to the first half.
Yeah, I think they just got to work on this fringe as we see the Techie Town dash. Youngsters showing us their speed. That was the girls' race. Next will be the boys. Smiles all around. Well, you can expect this with the boys. Always looking to get a little bit of an advantage. There they go. Well, this is going to be a tight race. Oh, it's just at the end. No matter if he's wearing jeans. Well, this is always, as I said, has been a pivotal point in this game. When you think you just have the momentum, up comes the Lemmunbreek. And this is where we will have an interview with someone down below as well. But are there going to be omens, Morgan? I don't know if you won from omens. Villagers Worcester played in last year's final, they gone. Robertson Town, last year's champions, they still here. Will they be gone or will they still be here? Not sure how you see that.
That's the excitement that is the Sanlam Boland top 12.
Well, the crowd are now on their feet, enjoying the moment, enjoying the festivities here in Wellington. It's going to be Willemse to restart after that Lemmunbreek. Willemse going deep. Well taken inside the 22. Here comes Roses United yet again. Good run forward. Taking play outside the 22. Try scorer Percival Williams. Gets the ball out to Aussie Mentor. Oh, that has been stolen. Here comes the defending champions in the form of Fick. Got to keep an eye on him as well. Pariachi, he needed to tidy up there. They've got to release, says the referee. This might just be amongst the forward as Arendorf. Pick up and drive. He's well looked after. Oliver Regu. What can they conjure up here? Just keeping the ball among the forwards for now. Well directed by Isaiah Davids, number 9, just saying, listen, you get in there. Now this could be coming out. Davids, Willemse, Apro, popped up to Silgier. He's well tackled. Managed to hold on to the ball. Willemse again. Again, that pass just goes awry, but still in possession of Robertson Town. Ball is out now. Got to play that ball as quickly as you can, as Kurtley Tim plays it, and then he just shovels the ball out. Oh, referee says that was a knockdown. Just a penalty.
Decision time for Robertson. Take the 3. Find the comfort of the touch, Eugene, before the call gets made.
Oh, they've decided to go for the post.
Whether you agree or not is the question.
I would have gone for post, but I haven't seen any of these sides take that option, so this one is a surprise to me. But it's all about just getting points on the board. Still a lot of time left. experience of Colin Willemse. Not wasting any time whatsoever. And they get the first points on the board for Robertson Town. So it's Robertson Town 3. Roses United 7. Minutes to go in this first half, and it's been very tight, as you can imagine, to these two teams. Arthur Pril going deep, that ball bouncing around in the 22. Willemse, he's got to tidy up, now he slips. Now this is just going to invite men to come and tackle him. That was in the form of Alshawn Davids. And then they get the penalty going off their feet. Oh, that's a soft penalty to give away from Roses United perspective.
Especially when the wind is at the backs of Robertson, you almost want to be simple, stupid in that half. Give them the ball, you know they're going to pass it back. If they find the touchline, at least you know you're getting the line out. This way you give away the penalty. It's 40 meters down the field and you lose the line out.
Oh, that's no true words spoken. That was the moment that gifted Robertson Town their penalty. Khali for Robertson Town. Again, well contested, but eventually knocked back to Davids. Willemse. Men are plenty running off him. That was Africa dropping the ball. That's good soft hands. And then the referee says it was both sides. So it's going to be a scrum here to Roses United, to the moans and groans of the crowd here.
Double knock on apparently.
He says as it went down, and the tackle was the first one, and then as it came off him. Interesting setup with April and Solomon's directly behind each other. They need a good platform, but how's the scrum from Robertson Town? Now it goes out to Williams. Pass out wide to Pariat. Apologies to Lawrence. Lawrence with a good run forward. Now it comes out again. Williams to April. Ozzy Mentor, he's been prominent in this game so far. Alshawn Davids just using the experience just to set it up yet again for Roses United. Williams, April. And I'm afraid that has been the story of this first half so far.
Yeah, just no real momentum from either side. Almost want to say the right decision there by God. He takes the ball to the line. He just needs runners coming off him.
You spoke about the communication, and maybe that's just not happening in the vital moments. So you see a sub for Roses United as Apollos, he goes on. Looks like he's gone on for Shantley Davids. He had a storming game last week there in Malmesbury against Westbank. Shantley Davids. Now there's your reset, Morgs.
Took a while to come, nice to see. What do I know about scrums, Eugene?
I'll leave that for you.
Did you say you were more in the know?
I'm learning.
We all are, I think.
There it looks like Roses United had the best, but the penalty is going to go Robertson Town's way as Africa comes away with it. Oh, there's another high tackle advantage coming. Willemse and running around the fringe yet again. No advantage gained, and back they come for the high tackle and a penalty. It's a good run by Africa. Tackled by his opposite number. He's a big, big, strong man. Oh, that is, well, that is taken out in the air. I think that was.
Bit of confusion both ways there, it seemed.
Solomon's with a good touch find as well. But Morgs, yet again, they just can't get any type of momentum going, any of these teams here.
Yeah, too many mistakes. A little bit of ill discipline here and there. Both teams struggling for momentum.
And there's no rhythm as well.
Time off.
It's time off as it's Rigu. Oliver Rigu. He's down on his knee here just in front of us. That's good refereeing, good delegation. I see. He didn't want to run the 20 meters to go find out what's happening.
They're running repairs there for Robertson's Oliver Reeg.
Okay.
I pronounced that
Time on.
correct.
I'll send the messages from my phone straight to yours, Morgs. No problem. Alshon Davids goes to the back, finds his jumper. Now,
should have kept it in, shouldn't have broken away.
Yeah. Again, they're trying to set up another more. Ball's been held up. Now then, if Robertson can hit the hold, no, they cannot. Ball comes out. Oh, big men running with pace onto the ball. Oh, you've got to release. Quick tap. Excellent work by Fortuin. Penalty advantage coming. Lance Rabi now with the 40 forward. Oh, I think the patience has run out of the referee. Here's a talking to. Why do scrum offs always in the naughty, in the headmaster's office, Morgs?
Would it be a good scrum off if he wasn't?
Oh,
trying to see what the referee saw here.
Relax. Still time off.
Yeah, I think it came from the tap kick, and he said it was never 10. Let's hear.
Okay, number 6 blue. Okay. Okay. It was on the floor. Okay. Number 6 blue.
Could
Number
this be
6
a double
blue.
Yellow? Could this be a double
Number
yellow
6
for
blue.
Robertson Town? Oh, and it is. It is Freddy Africa. I think that's for foul play. He's going to spend some time off the field. What an opportunity now for Roses United. 13 men, plays 15.
Ill discipline from Robertson, really costing them at the moment.
After.
13 men for the next 10 minutes, just before halftime.
Well,
Can really be turning points in games. We've spoken about somebody taking impetus.
Yeah, and because Gully is off, they've got to make another sub because they're going to opt for the scrum. So it is Jaden Silgier who's come off, and on the field has gone Vala. He's gone on the field.
Going for 2 forwards, of course, coming off. So making a substitution there by bringing on a forward, taking off a backline player. Still so hard to defend so close to a try line with 13 men. Hard enough as 15.
There's only one outcome here. And look how strong Robertson Town trying to use him. Oh, that's brilliant stuff by Robertson Town. There goes Percival Williams yet again. Trying to get over that whitewash. Popped up, oh, big run. And over he goes, is that Apollos? That is Leano Apollos, the big fella. Look at him. He's happy. In fact, it is Leololo that got the try. He's got the other shirt on. We've got him down as shirt number 17. Lamafa, what a try. And that stretches the Roses United lead. I think there was only one outcome. Most, if you ask me, 13 versus 15. Roses United played that well. Points added as well. 14 to Roses United, 3 to the defending champions Robertson Town. Well, stopping a big fella, a meter out. Oh, you're struggling. You are struggling. 6 minutes to go.
Ja, ek laat wat ek sien, ek het 'n eie, hy sê vir my wat hy sien. Number 10, you can go.
Big high restart from Willemse. Well, communication not great, and that's in the hands now of Robertson Town. And can they have a say in the closing stage of this first half? Picked up at the back there by Arendse for Robertson Town. That's the captain. He's now trying to step to the fore. Davids. Arendorf. Davids again, pops it to the big fella. Oliver Ree. Karim with a dart forward now. Breaks the advantage line. Oh, you can't play the ball on the ground like that. It's another penalty advantage coming here to Robertson Town this time. Davids. Men running around the fringes. Captain again prominent. Arendse. Arendorf. Trying to keep switching the play. Curtly Tim. He's trying to get forward. Well, now they lose the ball. Now that's a loud blow on the whistle. But it's a penalty to Robertson Town. Do they just take the points?
With 13 men, without a doubt, you try and run out that minute. Take as long as you possibly can to make the decision. Even though you know you're going to go for post. What do I know, Eugene?
Well, they've given the ball here to Reed. I'm with you. Wolves should have gone for the post. However, let's see how this is going to turn out.
Hindsight is the perfect science, I can confirm.
Always, always. Captain again with the 44 counter shove coming in strong, but they managed to keep the ball. Arendorf showing good patience here, Robertson Town. Tim, he's driven back, still keeps the ball. Good tackle again from Ozimento, and now the ball's fired out wide. Willemse, Bariati, he's tackled. They've lost some ground, but they've still got the ball. That's the important bit. Davids, Fick, apologies, April. Close to the 22 they go. Fick again. Just showing off the ball a little bit before deciding he's going to hold on to it. Vala. They're keeping it very close and tight at the minute. And Roses United just constantly have to make tackles after tackles here. It just popped up. Crowd now getting involved. This is what we spoke about early on. This is what the teams needed. Lucas, he's tackled on that right wing. David, Willemse, Arendorf, good soft hands there. Still going through phase after phase. Who's going to inject something? That has gone forward, so they're going to come back for a penalty. Well, more decision time. But this one is not in front of the post like the other.
It's not in front, similar line on the 15. I think I'd still go for posts, Eugene.
Well, they're going to
Try and build an inning. They've got to build an innings. I know the wind is at their back, but they have got 30 men on the field. 14-6 looks a lot better on the scoreboard with 13 men.
Yeah, but they thinking if we get a try, get it converted, we're only 4 points behind going into the break.
Driving more with 6 men, interesting.
Well, that's what they're thinking. We'll see how it works out for the men from Robertson Town.
Tell you in 2 minutes.
No, maybe less. Maybe less. Oh, down the front it goes. Oh, good set play. Arendorf coming through the middle. Now it's just going to be the men in front. They're across the line. Well held up. No, it's been stolen, in fact. And the referee blows his whistle. Oh, it's a 22. I told you it will be less. Morgs.
20 seconds, all you needed. What decision do you make now? Looks like it was ripped out of his hands over the try line, in fact.
Ah, good spot, Mr. Newman. Roses, they'll just kick this ball deep. Bariati, left winger. He's got a sea of red in front of him. Nowhere to go. David.
Release.
Thick in the thick of things, but the sea of red has come up in unison. Popped out to Willemse. Lucas bouncing off Garth April there. They're still holding the ball. There is Karim. And there is Davids now. Oh, now he's lost the ball. Now here comes Xavier Solomons. Xavier Lee Solomons showing a clean pair of heels. Can he go all the way? Oh, can he? You bet he can. Xavier Lee Solomons for Roses United. What a moment in this game.
I feel bad, but I do want to say I told you so. Slow the game down with 13 men. Run down the clock. 14-3. You're actually happier with having not conceded.
Well,
that'll change the complete mood going into halftime. The conversation at halftime changes. Roses come out in the second half with the wind at their backs. It's a mountain to climb for last year's champions now, Eugene.
Well, that's why you hear Morgs. You did call it 14-6, looks a lot better than what it looks now. 19 points to 3. Garth April trying to drive this over. The kick is unsuccessful. However, that first half has come to an end. It is Roses United that lead this one by 19 points to 3, thanks to that man, Xavier Lee Solomons, showing a clean pair of heels as he made his way into the area. And smiles all around for that fella. But that is also the halftime break. Well, it's been a really, really tight affair. It's been a game that really struggled to get going. No momentum, no real rhythm in the game. And it was a ding-dong battle up front. And just in that last 5 minutes, thanks to 2 yellow cards as well, Roses United take that lead. So we're going to have a short break. Don't go too far for the second half of this Sanlam Boland top 12 game. Welcome back here to Wellington, to the Boland Rugby Stadium for this, the semi-final number 2. Number 2 of the Sanlam Boland top 12 between Roses United and Robertson Town. Oh, there they are. The kids are having fun, showing off all their moves. And why not? It's been a day of festivities here in Wellington. And all in all, everybody has come and enjoyed their moments. Certainly been that and more. How have you enjoyed your semi-final so far, Morgan Newman?
Yeah, Eugene, it's been a bit of a mixed bag, to be brutally honest. I really thought that Robertson played in the opening stanzas in the right area of the field. They had the wind at their backs. They had a couple opportunities go. And that's what felt like what brought Roses back into it. The crowd got behind them. And they go into halftime at 19 points to 3, and I think it's going to be a mountain to climb for Robertson if they want to get back into it.
Yeah, we're not sure how much time is still left on the yellow cards. We say cards because there was 2 men sent off at exactly the same time. And there are the Roses United fans. They go everywhere. When they play home at the Pelican or where they come here to the Boland Rugby Stadium. Even last week out there in Malmesbury when they went to West Bank and got that bonus point victory to ensure their place here. It's always a festive time here. Oh, the moves are out. She's from Mamre. They've got rugby talent, they've got talent of dancers as well.
Could you keep up with those moves, Eugene?
Nah, I'm alright. I'm just a left foot forward, left foot back man now. Oh, they're all enjoying themselves. This is what it means to the communities here, where they come and support their rugby teams. And that is what this Boland top 12 has been. It's been about the community supporting their local heroes, because they are local heroes. Bringing a community together. And what better place around a rugby ground saw what it done for the Springboks, and it can certainly
En
do
net
great
van
things.
nommer 3.
Great things for the communities as well. And the
Alipad
array
van
of talent,
Mamrie.
the array of talent in this region. Well, it's just on the
Dis sal
up.
maar besluit maak. Ons wenner, dames en here.
Oh, that is your winner right there. She gave it all the moves,
En alles te danke aan Santam.
and she wins a prize courtesy of Santam.
Hulle sal jaak 'n prysie kry van Santam.
And that's also great to see all these sponsors that we have, and we'll take the time to just mention them as well. We do have the likes of the main sponsor.